What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Philadelphia. We are here at Summer Jam 13, Soulcalibur 6 Top 8. This is Omega XCN. This is Woz. What's good, man?
It's all good, man. Here chilling at Summer Jam, watching my favorite game.
And we're going to go right into it. So we got the winner side action right now, and we got the Bluegod himself versus AXL Richsticks. This is winner side action. So the winners will go to the winners finals. And this is going to be an interesting matchup, and for many reasons. One of the most reasons is that this is CEO run back. This is CEO Grand Finals run back.
Right, yeah. And Richsticks has been playing a lot of as well, so I wonder if he picked something up, some of the weaknesses that he found out from playing with him. Because that's how I pick up on characters, right?
Yeah, to learn the character yourself and play that character through ranked or casual matches.
Exactly, yeah. I play the character and try. Oh, are they starting already?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. No, I mean, this is interesting. So again, this is Grand Finals. So what happened? No, sorry, this is a run back of the CEO Grand Finals.
Right.
And Bluegod basically just kind of went straight through like undefeated. No, Richsticks had the reset.
Right.
Richsticks had the reset Grand Finals, so he knows that he is capable of taking a first to two with Bluegod.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. That's very true. He did reset the bracket against him.
Okay, so sword mode. So that means that that Richsticks wants to minimize his moveset. So he's just kind of go back to the 3-move maxi and minimize the stances. But now that he's an X, he's going to have a little bit more leeway doing the stances. But just like that, we eat an X low into the wall combo. We're going to get A plus B, and we're going to have a bad situation for Richsticks.
Oh, man, we were one mix-up away.
So defenses. Oh, good block!
Nice block.
I would have got
hit.
And he knows to duck that. So
wow,
Richsticks.
What a call out. He does have a mid option from there. There's Blue Boy with the hard read, that knowing Richsticks is going to get greedy with the plus frames. Nice block there. Messes up the punish. That's uncharacteristics of Richsticks.
Right, and okay, so he's not duck nose, and that's plus unblock, that heel kick from the stance.
Yes.
Okay, so he's in story, so Richsticks is going to minimize his moveset, because if he messes up, then he's going to eat a AP knockdown. That's a very bad situation for anyone to be in if they're fighting against Aswell.
Right.
Not to mention the best Aswell in North America right now, possibly the world.
Oh,
there's the Axlo.
Big Axlo. See, the one thing about Maxi versus Aswell is Maxi gets a big damage if he does blocks the Axlo.
Yeah.
He gets a 4A DBB, I believe. Yeah. And it does about 80 damage.
Yeah. Like 76, 80 damage, yeah. Oh my
nice
god!
Call out with the, oh man, the stancey.
It's be a lot of damage.
Oh man. We're both one mix up away.
Okay, he's going to go throw, low.
No.
Oh my god, it's a slide tackle!
What a slide kick, oh my god.
Richsticks takes it.
Wow.
We're going to round 3.
You need to do that kind of stuff in the main stage. You have to go for those big risks.
Big risk on the main stage, and this is top 8. Winner side action once again, and Bluegod gets a knockdown into it, back slow. Okay, sword, so he's going to minimize his moveset. No stances. Okay.
Nice interrupt there.
That was an excellent thing to do to against that stance. So he's just going to poke it out. Oh, what a call out!
Wow. That's so smart to tech crash right under the A option.
I mean, obviously he can mix it up, but yeah, he was expecting it, and once he expected it, he took advantage of the tech crouch property of 6A plus B. So smart from Richsticks. He is looking so solid right now.
Around. +2.
Okay, so no knockdown, because that's a tip range. So lucky break for Richsticks.
Nice punish there with the guard break, since Maxi can't GI the guard breaks in stance.
Right, and then okay, so decent whip punish there. Okay, he knows to step that.
Nice whip punish there by Bluegod, calling out the guard break.
You got him, yeah. So it gets to a point where you got to minimize your moveset, and yeah, he's not going to fall for that. He does have a mix-up from that, but we'll see if Richsticks will consider that option as we go into the set. So there's a bad situation for Richsticks. Soul Charge, very, very oppressive on the side of Aswell. But here we go, yeah, counter Soul Charge.
Richsticks has 2 meters though. He does have 1 more meter. This is a really dangerous situation for Richsticks. He's on the ring.
And he's going to get a ring out.
I think that's it.
That's a ring out.
First game going over
he
Bluegod.
just kind of lost his composure at the very last second. He was solid up into that final round when he's near the edge, and then we're going to get some advice from his fellow teammate, AXL Boom. So what do you think he's saying telling him?
You know, just to play solid and not go into stances too much.
Yeah.
Aswell is one of the few characters in this game that can punish Maxi really hard for going to stance. Because he has AB, which is a knockdown, which is better than what traditionally most characters get, because it's a horizontal. And if you guys don't know, Maxi, when he goes into his stances, when he get that initial GI, after you see the green flash, if you do a horizontal attack, it will knock him out of all transitions. Because he cannot go into a GI into another horizontal GI. He can do Wavering Light, which will GI mid verticals.
Right.
But he doesn't have an option to GI lows or another horizontal after the first GI attempt.
Yeah, and not only that, because with the nature of the Maxi auto GIs is that it doesn't cover lows, so occasionally Bluegod can just like respond with an axe low just to shut down the stance game.
So like normally when Maxi is whiffing, it's very difficult to whiff punish him because he has auto GI opportunities there.
But the thing is to wait for the auto GI to whiff, and then you get to respond with the thing that it auto GIs.
Yes, you just go straight for the axe low because Maxi can't GI the lows. So as well can punish Maxi on whiff.
And you cannot make a mistake against this guy, Bluegod.
Yes.
And we saw all the big damage punishes that Bluegod was doing against Richsticks, as Richsticks was doing something that's, a high or something that's easily steppable. So Richsticks has to really tighten it. Okay, keeping it safe.
Oh man, I think Bluegod conditioned Richsticks to start standing now.
Exactly.
Oh, that was back-to-back lethal hits. He gained so much meter from that. That was the first round and he has a full stick of meter.
Jeez.
So Bluegod has some leverage right here.
Yeah, and there it is again. Yeah, he's not going to fall for it. He's going to duck it every time. You cannot make mistakes against this guy. You got to keep it solid, safe moves. And if he's in axe, you might have some leeway to run your stance game. He can go into behind lower and mix them up. But right now, he's not conditioning Bluegod just well enough yet. But good round 2 for Richsticks.
Yep, catches him with the dragon kick there.
I said he had to minimize that, but yeah, he just got kicked in the face with the thing I told him not to do anymore.
See Blue Boy starting off the round with the axe low. Goes straight into Soul Charge. After that, very smart by Bluegod since Richsticks doesn't have a meter to retaliate.
Yep.
And
so
he lost his sword weapon, his weapon arts. So Soul Charge gives him Almighty mode again.
And caught him OTG standing block and doesn't cover the low. Oh, he caught him ducking. He was expecting the axe low.
Oh man.
Yeah, this is oppressive. Good stuff on Bluegod.
Yeah, Bluegod just knows when Richsticks wants to duck now.
Yep, and it's so hard to just kind of like convince yourself to like, okay, there he goes. So he's just going to go all stance. He doesn't care what mode he's in.
Right. And
because I feel like what's working with him, working for him during CEO was getting him in a position where he's able to get those knockdown lows on Bluegod.
Right.
And I think he spent a lot of time in Game 1 and earlier in this game just kind of like keeping it safe, but... I don't know. There's something to be said about favoring the stance game a little bit more. And just like that, he ducks the dragon kick again.
Man, you guys calling out all the dragon kicks. All the greedy attempts from Richsticks to...
Yeah, all the greedy attempts, shutting it down. And just like that, Bluegod takes a 2-0. He's going to go on to the winners finals, where he plays the winner of the other winner side match between linkorz and Rikuto.
Bluegod must have guessed right on every one of those mix-ups.
Not only guessed right, but like and reacting correctly too. He was reacting to the dragon kick, which is supposed to duck, and he reacted just once to the Maxi 6's A+B, which is the horizontal mid into the guard crush.
Right.
And he only did that once, but that was enough for close out one round.
Yeah,
and he just had Richsticks' number.
He just outguessed Richsticks at every turn. Every mix-up that Bluegod threw out.
Yeah.
Blue hit him. Lethal hit him 3 times in a row. And then every axe though, Richsticks maybe blocked like 1 or 2 of those.
It's just like Richsticks was not just, he wasn't taking away any tools from Bluegod. Like he wasn't like discouraged from doing anything.
Yeah.
So I suppose it's hard, as a Maxi player to do that against it as well.
Yeah, against Aswell you have to be on point. To punish him, to hit him out of his strings, you have to be like on your game, or he's as well just gonna run with it. And you can see some nerves from Richsticks, blocking that axe low from the start, just messing up the punish with 6A.
And back-to-back dragon kicks, it just wasn't working. Maybe worked once,
right?
But he was mostly blocking it, and that's exactly what happened at CEO. And he did do the behind lower stance once, and he was able to get the knockdown low kick. But the thing is that mix-up has to be set up. He can't raw go into it. He has to loop into the behind lower stance. But it's hard just because Bluegod just essentially recognizes all the holes in the pure soul loop game of Maxi.
Right.
But
on to the next match, we have linkorz versus Rikuto.
linkorz versus Rikuto. I think we're gonna see Siegfried Astaroth match. I mean, obviously Rikuto's not gonna play anyone except Astaroth. But supposing linkorz plays Siegfried, he is the Astaroth player, and dead or alive champion himself. How's this matchup gonna play out? I'm assuming linkorz is gonna go back to his style of just kind of spacing with punishing and just kind of keeping up a distance and putting a wall between the Astaroth and Siegfried.
Right.
But what do you think?
Astaroth can take games from anyone.
Yeah.
All right.
50-50s,
he's
pressure.
He's an extremely dangerous character, and And if you guess wrong, he just does tons of damage.
Yeah,
and it's definitely possible for Rikuto to win because there was an NLBC where Rikuto came to New York.
I remember that.
Yep, and he reset it to bracket once against linkorz, so it's definitely possible.
Yep.
linkorz did end up winning that tournament, but the reset was there.
And this is a first to two, so like anything can happen. I feel like Rikuto wants to go a lot more aggressive. He wants to rush down because if he keeps it to like a spacing like whip punishment game, linkorz is the best in the business when it comes to that.
Yeah.
But on the side of linkorz, he just kind of wants to stay focused, not panic, and react correctly.
Yeah, that's
he just shuts that mix-up down 50-50 with his own 6K, and Rikuto puts him into a mix-up position.
Nice call out.
And solid so far for Rikuto, putting linkorz behind the ropes, or against the ropes, I should say. Into a stance game.
We can see that Rikuto is not going for any like long-range attempts to space linkorz out because he knows. He just knows that linkorz will just punish everything he does.
Because that's playing into linkorz game. If you play into linkorz game, you will lose. So Rikuto has to have his own game plan, which is not play the whip punish spacing game, but to rush down and put him in a state where he's going to panic.
Around here, we call that clobbing.
Shout out to Clob.
Shout out to Clob. It's clobbing time. Very good choice by linkorz to go through that armor with 384.
Yeah, very good awareness right now from the side linkorz, but we got 50-50s. We couldn't get a knockdown with that crouch grab, and then one hit away, and he takes it round 2. That
was a great read by Rikuto with the 6A there, knowing that linkorz wanted to gain some space there, but Rikuto just keeping him tight in.
Right, and this rush down is working well because like Astaroth's not the fastest character, but he does have evasive moves, especially that bull rush. A huge hitbox and a tech ratchet, so it will deal with AGA, and it will deal with some of the slower zoning tools that Secret has.
Oh, that hurts.
Okay, good backstep, but no capitalization there. Ooh, side steps, but no real punishes going on right now.
Yep, he does have an I-12 move now. Oh, linkorz, relentless.
Disrespectful in the reverse side hold K 3 times in a row. Sick stuff. Rikuto's going in. And linkorz is having a hard time keeping him out.
Yeah, he's just clobbing him down.
He's getting clobbed.
Not giving him any room to breathe.
Oh, he armors through the AB. Smart stuff from Rikuto.
Wow, really smart stuff.
Okay, whip punish.
Wow, that was a back tech. That's extremely smart to avoid.
And there's the whip punish. Yeah.
The follow-up guard break. But yeah, nice whip punish from linkorz. So.
Yep, that's the game he wants to play, but Rikuto's kind of making it really difficult.
Rikuto does still have meter here to potentially close out the round.
Getting with the AGAs. He's got to watch out for the bull rush though. There it is. He reads the bull rush. I like that. And he has the life lead to afford guessing here. Oh, not a chance, says linkorz. We're going to a round 5 in game 1.
I like what linkorz did there on the reverse edge. Just to opt to block the first round, just to get the advantage on the second round.
Exactly. And he knows he wants to go for those like bull rushes, so I like that he's covering his gaps with a reversal edge. He's covering it with AB, but that leaves him vulnerable to the armor move, what we just saw right now.
Yeah,
Soul Charge bull rush.
Soul Charge is so scary to contest.
Yeah,
he gains armor on a lot of his moves.
There it is again, the armor!
Like
oh my god, that's so much damage! So smart from Rikuto!
Wow, this is, to say the least, this is a little unexpected. Rikuto's taking the first round from linkorz.
He is clearly he is the underdog against linkorz, who's won many championships, many tournaments.
Yes.
CEO champion, NEC champion, Winter Brawl champion.
It's really strange to see Rikuto go to this playstyle because he's off. Like when you watch Rikuto play, he often play range.
Yeah.
Right. So he tries to stay away from his opponent and just poke him down.
Yeah.
From range. But he knows linkorz is just better at that range game. So
exactly. So it's a good to adjust his game plan for his opponent and his opponent's character. So he can't play the spacing with punish game, and it's working because his rushdown style is kind of overwhelming linkorz's more defensive range style.
Right.
So I don't know if he's going to go to Grow or Geralt. I would say stay with the Siegfried, yeah. And just, I like, he just has to be aware of the armor moves, essentially.
Right.
And the armor move is going to pierce through his A-slide B, which is, that charging hilt strike.
linkorz right now is trying to put up a wall so Rikuto can't get in. But when Rikuto goes into Soul Charge, it's just, he gains access to the armor and he goes right through the wall.
And it's crazy because Bull Rush is going under the AGA, and the armor move is getting the A-slide B. So linkorz has to mix up. So yeah, maybe more 3-4A. It's a little bit slower, but I think it's going to cover the bull rush and the armor move.
Yep.
I'm not sure about the armor move actually. It's I don't know if it's going to get armored.
It should go through the armor move. The armor is I believe it has like a
20 damage threshold. But just like that, you get a perfect from round 1. linkorz is in trouble.
Wow. Rikuto 2 games away from the.
Good step from Rikuto, but luckily no damage. Just a little bit of poking. And I don't know, it's just the zoning game is kind of falling apart.
Right. Rikuto's not giving him any chance. Linkorz, oh, nice GI there, wow.
And I think... Oh my god, good ballerina dance.
That was sick. He's
getting...
twirl around the RE.
Yeah,
After RE is really slow, so
yeah.
you can normally avoid it where in situations where you can't avoid other people's RE.
Especially when you have that ballerina twirl, it's kind of it's kind of a more evasive stance move.
Right, it has invincibility to vertical attacks.
I think linkorz should try to get comfortable with just kind of challenging him at the close range.
Just
but
roll it out with him at close range. I agree. Nice call out on armor.
I mean, you always fall back to your default game plan, but...
Oh, this is really scary.
Yeah, don't panic.
In this kind of situation, Astroth is extremely scary.
I think the reversal edge is working out for linkorz in this matchup.
It is. It's also very scary to reversal edge against Astroth.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's not
You can
worth it
blow it up,
because he has a really good guard break attack.
Yeah, it's actually one of the better ones. Okay, good side step, no damage, but the option for the throw setup, like you said.
Big
damage.
Big damage.
Here we go, mix-ups. Oh, good side step from Rikuto, but resets the situation with a soul charge.
Very smart there by linkorz, opting to soul charge right there to get out of a bad situation.
And good decision to do that AGA because kind of the typical reaction is to kind of like move around after that soul charge.
Nice whip punish there by linkorz.
Good side step, but we're still. Oh, it is going to land.
This is definitely going to land.
There's a lot of
still
damage
another
done.
bar meter and linkorz.
Yeah, linkorz no meter.
This round looks a little bleak for linkorz.
Okay, good. Oh, yeah, no, that was sick.
Wow.
That ballerina twirl from the cheap hold is so evasive. And he's taking advantage of that in this matchup.
You cannot whip punish Siegfried when he's back turn.
Exactly.
At least not with the vertical. You have to use the horizontal.
Yeah, he's hard to whip punish when he's in that cheap hold, especially since he can twirl around. Continue on. We got a soul charge. linkorz pushing him out. We got a counter soul arch.
What a call out right there. Yep. He went for a vertical, even though like his vertical got sidestepped by the stance twirl multiple times.
Oh my god, this is so close!
One hit away for both players.
And I like that he just spent the bubble just to get that chip damage. Oh my god, that's a clash!
Oh, he catches him with the 3K!
Oh no, what's gonna happen?
Man,
they both went to soul charge and they just kind of blew their meter moves just to get the chip damage, so they're both like one hit away.
Oh no.
Oh, that's a ring out! That's a ring out! Oh my god!
Whoa,
Rikuto's going into the winner's finals against Bluegod!
A 2-0
what an upset
from Rikuto.
I'm sorry I'm shouting, but that's hype.
Oh man, who would have thought?
And linkorz is very supportive. Oh my, oh, his nerves. It's okay, he still has a chance.
So I was talking to Rikuto earlier, and he says he doesn't ever get nervous on stage. And that's quite the opposite from linkorz, who gets extremely nervous on stage.
Yeah.
he becomes the most nervous person. If you ever look at linkorz's hand after he finishes the game, he's
like
always
Siegfried.
shaking. Right. It looks like he has Parkinson's.
Or it just looks like his nightmare, he's getting the memories of being Nightmare, and they come back to him like, no! But you're right. I mean, like, how do you not get nervous though? Like,
I don't know.
But he said, Rikuto says like he doesn't get nervous. He just kind of like gives himself low confidence.
Right,
so maybe that's a trick.
There's definitely a trick.
Rikuto's feeling himself, fist pumping.
You never. If you're not nervous and you have nothing to lose, but to lose, right? You play well.
Yeah, you're right. But here we go. We got Dynamic Custom Beadworks. If you've seen these guys around, get bead necklaces for all your favorite characters from your favorite fighting games. Use promo code COREVALUES for 25% off your next order. Go to dynamicbeadworks.com. Hit them up on Twitter and twitch.tv/dynamicbeadworks. And match hard, fight hard. We're going to go to East Coast Throwdown. You still have a chance to register until September 4th. $60 normal registration. Register now at smash.gg/ECT2019. We'll see you in Connecticut.
Looks like we have Sandman versus JJJ.
Battle of the Beards. Here we go. JJJ versus Sandman. We're not going to see JJJ on a character other than Amy. Sandman, kind of a multi-character specialist. Who's he going to go against? It's got to be Siegfried.
It's most likely Siegfried. But who knows? Because I was talking to Jay, and Jay, there's the beard. Battle of the Beards.
It's just how they just get into their good place.
Jay's beard is definitely a little bit more impressive.
Yeah, so who has the better beard matchup here? I think JJ's beard is...
Well, no, I think this match is the one that decides the better beard. But
I think JJJ has the more advantaged beard. Looking really solid. But anyway.
He's been in the community longer.
Yeah. That's what happens.
So, you know, this is a hard call because JJJ did beat Linkorz at the last DTN.
Right.
Who used Secret against
yeah,
him.
defend the North in New York.
JJJ does believe this is Amy's most difficult matchup. He wants to go for Aswell, though.
I mean, Aswell, like, come on.
Okay, and then Aswell is Amy's second hardest matchup. And guess who happens to play both of those characters?
Guess who plays all 3 characters?
And plays his own character.
So this is I think this is worst case scenario. What the hell are they doing?
They're
Are we having a beard match before the Soulcalibur match? Who's winning, stream? I think it's JJJ. But no, you're right. Like Sandman plays Aswell, he plays Siegfried, and he plays Amy. This feels like worst case scenario for JJJ.
Yeah, based on the player matchup alone, it's probably JJJ's scariest matchup.
Yeah, and he got knocked into losers by Rikuto, so I think that just shows that, like, you know, you put JJJ in a situation where he has to panic and he has to make a decision. JJ will fall apart, but. So we have secret pick here.
Normally for JJJ likes to go for red rose, but this is the only matchup that he goes for white first and then go into purple, because the matchup is not favored for Amy until he gets purple.
Right, because so why you want to go to red rose? Because you want 4A essentially, right, and a higher damage boost. 4A gets shut down by secret base hold, so this is why JJ prefers white rose into the purple rose.
Yes.
Against Siegfried particularly, because he wants to power up his defensive options more. He gets access to 214B, which is one of the better punishes in the game at 14 frames and highly evasive. And it's just an overall better choice than going red rose first. And if you go into white rose, it makes it easier to get your red rose stacks.
Right, and I feel like Sandman knows about this because he plays Amy, and he knows that Siegfried is a tough matchup for Amy, especially if you try to go for red rose first. And I think Sandman's ready to go to that next level where he's going to bait out the white rose attempts, right?
Right.
You get white rose primarily from doing 2-2B.
Right. And yeah. And Siegfried is, like, for a big guy with a big sword, like, he's pretty damn evasive. And Amy, like, not the most, like, she's fairly linear, right? She's kind of have a high base offense and kind of a mid, like, linear base offense. So her tracking is not that great. Siegfried, however, has access to great tech crouching moves, obviously, and great punishes when he does the sidestep, especially when he's in sheep hold. So just on paper, not great for Amy, but we'll see if JJJ can, play the player, not the character.
The risk reward definitely go to Siegfried, whether or not if JJJ decides to keep pressing on disadvantage, because that's what Amy does, right? She presses on disadvantage and contains you with her good horizontal moves up.
And she has one of the best block punishes in the game.
Right.
Overall better frame data than Siegfried.
Yeah, and when she tries to steal turns, that's what she is made for. She tries to steal turns for her parry. But as you can see just now, she tries to steal a turn and Siegfried counter hit her for a bunch of damage.
Yeah, it's just like what are they? They're shouting stuff at JJJ. And Siegfried just has the range advantage, overall damage output, evasion to deal with her linearity and her mostly high base offense. And yeah, you can just space her out.
Yeah.
So that looked pretty convincing on the side of Sandman.
Yeah, he really knows how to fight his own character.
So
one of his own characters.
If I were to run up to JJJ and just whisper sweetly into his ear, what do you think I should say? It's so hard. You just gotta get in his face, right? And just kind of stagger your offense.
I think Jay needs to slow down just a little bit, but
slow it down.
Yeah, but or do the exact opposite.
Yeah, which is why I said but
nice block there.
Nice block from Sandman, indeed. Okay, there's the punish. We know our punishes here.
That's unfortunate. Do you see that? He blocks reverse side hold K, and he didn't get much of a big punish from it. He got while standing KA.
Hey, but it'll lead to just more offense.
Nice call there with reversal edge. So that's one of your best options when Siegfried is smothering you with a reverse side hold.
Ooh, look at that. Just like that. So
that's a beautiful combo.
So amping up your offensive pressure just a little bit I think is going to work out for JJJ if you keep this up.
Definitely the first round.
And Sandman is just
not afraid to go for those 4As. And you got to show your opponent that sometimes. Nice OS there. Do you see that beautiful movement by Sandman? He did the step guard into the duck. And
beautiful move, but JJJ blocks the mix-up and punishes optimally. And we're building up our red roses.
He went for red rose. He's like, screw the white rose.
Yeah, screw it.
Huh?
Yeah, just go back to his base game plan.
I guess
he
that's
is
why
a
you
red
call
rose
commentator
man.
curse, right?
Yeah.
We say he's going to go for white. He's like, screw it, I'm going for red.
Going for white rose is not working out. He's going to go for the red rose instead. Red rose is the more offensive of the two colors, and white rose being defensive. So
nice block there for Sandman. No punish, though.
Ooh, okay, a little bit of impatience there. We got a mix-up situation. JJJ fights back with a 2A. And good blocks from Sandman, but he doesn't complete the combo, but he closes it out.
That is an amazing block by Sandman. Amazing punish as well.
Oh, good spacing there. Yeah, just get into space. I mean, what else can you do with Amy, right? And just stagger offense and just be careful about making mistakes. Easier said than done.
Nice punish there from Jay.
Ooh, okay, got out of that situation.
Oh, wait, I'm sure he didn't mean to do that.
Yeah.
It must have been a 2-2B attempt.
He got excited. Okay, that's safe, but tech crash again. That 3B, so dangerous, especially when you get that counter hit.
Right, that's exactly what you're talking about.
The evasion.
Yep.
The evasion. Like, just throw it out, and a lot of times, yeah, you just get that counter hit, big damage. But here we go, JJJ's going offensive. Big damage, he has the red rose stacks.
He has opportunity.
Oh, and he lays the 4AA with the soul charge. Oh my god, JJJ.
He's the bubble, he was ready.
He was ready for that bubble, because you can shut it down if you do low. It does not auto GI lows. He was ready for it. Good sidestep from Sandman. He's been getting paid with those 3Bs and those sidesteps.
Nice call out on the 4AA.
That's safe, but yeah, he takes his turn with a throw, but JJJ saw it coming and did a 3A tech crouch.
JJJ is such a dangerous player to fight because he just did a minus 12 move, minus 8 move into like a button. Like,
yeah, just
those are the scariest players to play.
Because like if he just he just plays the game like a turn-taking game, like I feel like Sandman's just gonna have the advantage.
Yeah, well, Jay's.
And that's what JJ's really that's what he's really good at. Just keeping up his offensive pressure. You know, be willing to steal his turns, and just not getting outspaced. And he's doing all three very well.
Do you think Jay knew that Sandman knew that Jay was going for white, so Jay decides to mix it up?
Ooh,
that's the next level right there.
I mean, what I've been told a long time ago is like when it comes down to it, just follow. Like, don't adjust for anyone else. Just follow how you feel you should play the game. And like what he's comfortable with is red roses.
Right.
So he only wanted to do white roses specifically for that matchup. But since it didn't work out game one, he's like, you know what? I'm just gonna go back to my basic instincts, which is I'm a red rose player. I'm gonna start with red roses. And you know what? It was enough for him to take that game too.
It paid off for him. And we see that Sandman opting to switch over to Aswell. In this matchup, man, Amy doesn't get a big punish from Aswell.
That's the number one thing.
Yep. So I feel like Sandman's gonna go for the knees here.
So if I was JJ, like I'll do my best to like put myself in a position where I don't have to guess against the X low. Like I'd rather just jump like crazy than having to deal with the 3D lethal hit or the X low.
Oh, text the tech drop there. Amy does have a tech drop after that. Her low parry K.
Okay, good tech drop there. Oh, okay, he went for I think that was a mid parry. It was a wrong guess.
Yep.
Oh, there's that axe low. Bad situation for JJJ.
One mix away. See where he's gonna go for it.
I like to tech forward to kind of minimize the recovery, and just kind of to support his next mix up.
This is bad.
That's a
nice duck there from Jay. Oh man.
Good read with the jump, but just no damage there. And JJ just did an instinctual 2A, I believe.
Yeah, that was a pretty bad situation for Sandman. Grabbing was probably the best option there because he didn't have a weapon.
Yeah, you're right. If he had a weapon, he would have did like a, maybe like a jump A or something.
Nice interrupt there, knowing that Aswell's 2-2A is not plus.
Ooh, that's a lethal hit 3B. He was looking for the X low. He just guessed wrong there. This is 50-50. Wrong guess for JJJ and pays for it with his life.
Attempting to steal some turns back here, but it's not paying off for him.
Yeah, that was a wonderful round for Sandman. Okay, nice for the mix-up, yeah. That's a cheeky reset. Oh, there's the lethal hit off the block X low into a reset. Not a lot of damage.
Not big damage, but it looks cool, and he gains some meter, right?
Yeah, I mean, he gave him advantage, but like doesn't matter when Sandman has soul charge. He just resets the situation.
Nice punish there from Sandman, containing him.
Ooh, nice mid parry there.
Beautiful mid parry.
And we got 4 AA. Right. We don't have base hold anymore.
This is very dangerous for Sandman. He does have meter. JJJ has 2 meters. A CE and a mix-up can actually take the game.
Yeah, and Sandman is forcing him to approach, but Amy's got soul charge, and she's got access to that 4 AA. Almost a ring out.
Almost a ring out.
And this is very close. Oh, and gets him with the spear low.
Yeah, with the spear low. This is JJJ needs to make some plays here.
Yeah, yeah,
He's
yeah.
one round away from being eliminated.
Dude, his pressure is just working. Just like, don't let up. Amy's
Close
the character
on
to
the
do
ring
that,
edge here.
especially when you have the red rose 4A. One of the most
catch
dangerous lows in the
there.
game.
Is that a ring out?
No, that's
Oh.
not a ring out. We got flashbacks to Soulcalibur 4. That's going to be... Oh, sorry. I thought that was something else. But
that's
yeah,
it.
punish that with a 3B. JJJ takes it over Sandman.
Oh man, we're down to the wire here. Last game, last match.
Oh my god.
This is for tournament life. So much is on the line on this match. Both
That's
players.
punish. That's unsafe on block.
We're
Very
probably going to see a
dangerous.
soul charge here from Aswell very soon.
Okay, that's safe, but
No.
mid parry.
Now?
What? Yeah, he's trying to steal his turn. That was kind of ill-advised, huh?
Yeah. Oh, there's the soul charge. All right, let's see if Jay's careful enough here.
Oh, good block.
Nice block there. Mix-up opportunity for Sandman. JJJ.
Soul charge.
Decided to soul charge back to get out of the pressure.
Ooh.
Big damage. Sandman one mix-up away. He does have the gauge advantage.
Oh, that's a break.
Man, a C from either player can do it here. Oh no, Sandman has the opposite
Yep.
soul charge.
Okay,
Get out of the
6A plus
pressure.
B. What's he going to do?
+2.
That's unsafe.
That's unsafe.
Oh,
I
let's
think
go.
that's it.
That's it,
Oh
JJJ.
man, JJJ with the comeback. Wow, he was one round away from elimination and
He brought it
just came
back.
Yeah, wow.
He's like, to hell with white roses. Red roses is where it's at. And you know what? How many times did you eat that 4AA? That was crazy stuff.
Yeah.
What did we learn today?
4A is a very good move.
Yeah.
And
4A is pretty good, especially when you have red roses stacked.
This might be up there with Axlo.
Whoa.
All right, that's quite a statement.
Ooh. I'm not even going to challenge that one.
This
Because
-16 is a very annoying move. And horizontal low, right?
And we just saw the the 4A red rose taking over the X low. So what's really the broken low here?
Yeah, right. You only could do Axlo once, and then you have to soul charge it. You want another one, right?
Yeah,
To
and
go
you,
back
and you have to build up for the 4A white red roses.
That's true.
Okay. Twitter, tell me what you think.
That's
One for the philosophers.
one
I
for
don't
the
know the
philosopher.
answer.
Which one is the better horizontal low?
Which one's the more cheap low? You think it's X low, but I don't know. We didn't see
I don't
X low
know.
win that one.
Axlo does lead to more damage and a knockdown.
And a lot of characters can't punish it for equal damage.
Yeah, that's the other thing. you
But
know.
4A red rose, it's invisible.
It
It's
is?
It's
It
I
is?
believe it's I-16.
Uh,
It had a lot of damage.
definitely
It's only
minus
-12.
-16.
-16 if
It minus 4A. Yes, Red Rose 4A is -16.
it's. Yeah, and it's worse if the first part whiffs and then you block the second part because then
Right.
you're
No,
not force crouch.
Yeah, you block the second one. You're not force crouch.
Oh,
But,
so you're -16 either way, right?
yeah, it's -16
Okay,
either way.
so it's just the difference between if you're force crouch or not force crouch. Yes. So 4A is pretty cheap, I think.
Pretty cheap move, yes indeed. But,
But-
you do have to work for it. Yeah, you have to be.
Yeah, you have to work for it, and that's why I really appreciate him going back to his playstyle of going for the red roses, even though he kind of freaked himself out because base hold kind of deals with 4AA, right? But I just love that JJJ was just like, red roses, I'm going back all day.
All right.
But good on JJJ taking over Sandman, but we got losers bracket action once again. We got Boom versus Incendiate. We got Team Maryland versus Team NLBC New York in the house.
Off to go for Ivy here.
So this is kind of a Pokemon battle, right? Because did we go to the blind pick?
I'm not sure.
I think Pokemon battle because because Incendiate plays Ivy Shenghua and Boom plays Raphael Yoshimitsu. What's going here? So I think that Boom is very comfortable on the Raphael versus Ivy because we're doing button check.
Alright.
So I'd say this is the matchup we're more likely going to see.
I think he's going to play. If this is a blind pick, there's a possibility that he just might go. Incendiate might go to X.
Shenghua.
Because Raphael, he does pretty well against Ivy because Ivy cannot backstep.
Yeah, you can't run away from Ivy.
Let me
I'm sorry, you can't run away from Raphael.
The best thing for a Raph player, if a player likes to backstep, because 6-6B, 6-6B plus K will catch your backstep from half screen away.
Right,
You
and Ivy
cannot-
likes to move.
Yeah, you cannot run away from Raphael. And Raphael is extremely fast up close, right? So and Ivy will have a really tough time competing in damage and competing in the pokes. And
Very close buttons.
yeah, and he punished a lot of her buttons up close. So I think he might go to Shenghua here if it ends up being a blind pick.
Yeah, I like the idea of a Shenghua pick because Shenghua, especially with the auto GIs and her really evasive moves, they do a good job at dealing with the prep stances, the shadow evade from Raphael. It just Shenghua has better overall defensive options against Raph pressure and Raph spacing.
Yes, the auto GI is big against Raphael prep because it covers a lot of options, and it's very hard for Raph to go into shadow evade.
Yeah.
And if he does a vertical, the auto GI, I believe it's 6A plus B. It will lethal hit and do a lot of damage.
Yeah, that's the go-to one.
Raphael can call it out and sidestep the second hit for a lethal hit. And he can sidestep the second part of the 6A plus B and lethal hit with 4-6B.
And not to mention better close buttons on Chung-Ha over Ivy, but we are going with the Ivy pick.
Oh.
I think they did go through their blind pick, and this is what...
So he ends up going for Ivy. I guess it's more of a comfort pick. So, yep, this matchup it's very tough because Ivy doesn't have a lot of good buttons against prep.
Yep.
And it's very tough for Ivy to just to keep up the stance transitions. So I'm sure Bloom is going to test a lot of knowledge matchup here because I'm not sure if Incendiate has a lot of Raphael experience.
Yeah, I don't think anyone in LVC plays Raphael, so it's just kind of like going through the footage. But Boom, I feel like he's definitely the more experienced player, especially in the neutral. But we'll see if Incendiate can make adjustments because Ivy is no slouch in the neutral. Yep. Good spacing, good range game, and got excellent command throws. And, we know all about them.
Yep, and the range blender, Incendiate decides to run in. Very interesting.
That was a 50-50 mix-up. It was a mix-up between the low grab and the mid, and Boom ate the mid.
It's a nice catch there.
Incendiate's just going to sit on his life lead.
Yep,
that was a good sidestep.
Yep, you can definitely quick sidestep Raphael's quick parade. You can cover both the low and the mid option.
So we're saying that Incendiate is not too crazy about this matchup, but he looked really comfortable in that round one. But Boom's going in now, amping up the pressure.
Nice call in 2A there with the Ivy's 4A plus B.
Nice long range 50-50 there.
Let's see what Incendiate's off to go for. That's what we were talking about, the half screen range with 6-6B.
So it makes it harder for the Ivy player to space an opponent out.
Oh, misses the whiff punish there. He went for the 4-6B.
Okay, here we go. Back against the wall. Raphael players really like this.
Oh no!
Ooh, catches the step with the white K. You can't stop that.
Yep, managed to recover from the missing combo there. Or the drop combo.
Yep, good pickup there from Boom.
Didn't go for the punish, but went in
nice
for the 1K.
He was looking for that.
Nice duck there on the AA.
Maximum damage off that 6B.
Let us begin.
Yeah, Boom is just going in. He doesn't want to play a spacing game.
Incendiate with the degeneracy.
Yeah, Boom just
that would have been big if he was a little sooner on the whip punish. Nice wall combo here. Conversion.
This is going to hurt.
Yes,
Oh, there's an unblockable setup.
Smart stuff there from Boom, recognizing the unblockable and getting up and
I think you can visually confirm the animation before you react.
You can
because in that setup, you have option between the two unblockables.
Right,
the leggy one and the horizontal one. Yep. Leggy one. Good 6-6B, counter hit from Boom. Good block.
Nice block there. Nice punish as well. Nice.
2-2A. Hit 2-2A.
Oh, this is big, but the combo dropped for some reason.
Yeah. Managed to pick it up though. For you to perish. That's a cool Soul Charge quote. But importantly, he resets the situation for Boom. Nice side step from Incendiate, no lethal hit. Oh, once again! 2-2A is just not quite quick enough.
Yeah, he didn't parry it. He opted not to bait out the reversal edge there.
Yeah, and it's cool that Raphael is one of the only characters that can reversal edge and stance.
There's
but it has to be the preparation stance.
I believe Talon can do it too.
Yeah. Yeah, Talon and Raphael.
Wait, this C.
Oh, and it's going to be a lot of unscaled damage.
I think he's dead.
I think he's dead too.
I think he's dead.
And we're not seeing a lot of CS action here, and I don't think he needs it.
I don't know. Raphael does get a big lethal hit damage for ducking throws. So
right, yeah. No, that's a good point, because Raphael just has to duck once, and he gets that full couch 3B, lethal hits off of ducked highs or ducked throws. A lot of damage. So so even though Ivy has a sick throw game, I do like the idea that he's kind of pointing back on it because he doesn't need it. He just wants to space him out, get those lethal hit with punishes. Ooh, nice auto evade from Boom. And they're just keeping this matchup close.
Very cool. Close matchup. Incendiate takes the first game.
Okay, so this is a tough decision for Boom.
Yeah, is Boom gonna go over to Yoshi? I don't think so because Incendiate.
He does not like that matchup.
Yeah, that's an extremely tough matchup.
But you know what? Comfort goes a long way.
It definitely does.
So we've seen that with JJJ. I mean, even though there's no character switch, he shifted his playstyle from White Rose to Red Rose, and like comfort goes a long way.
I mean, that round was pretty close there. It went down to the last game.
It was close, so I won't hate the retry on the Raphael.
A little bit more confident, and it doesn't seem like he's judging from what.
Well, so what's happening is Incendiate is moving around a lot. He's not preventing him from moving. So he's got to just kind of like shut down his movement with like 2A, maybe some horizontals. Like, keep him in one place first, and then like it'll kind of enhance his pressure. So just like that, like Incendiate's kind of looking for those like 2-2As, right? He's going for those. Oh, there's our first CS of the set.
Oh man, we're almost even here on life.
Ooh, nice.
Ooh, another one.
He's kind of threatening like a full cash 1B or something.
Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. But Incendiate is not afraid to keep doing the same thing over and over.
But this is wild because all of game 1, we didn't really see any grabs from Incendiate. Now in game 2, when he has the advantage, all the throws are coming out. So it's almost like whatever adjustments that Boom had planned, it's almost like he has to readjust again because Incendiate is changing up his playstyle so much from game 1 to game 2.
Ooh, that would have been big if it was a back turn lethal hit. Lead attempt. That's very smart from Boom, going to preparation stance and going forward to get away from any whip punishes.
I mean, we're setting up for a mix-up. We went for 3B, no punish there. That's not safe. Oh, he shuts down that critical edge. That's going to be huge. But Incendiate gets a knockdown.
This big counter hit over here for Incendiate.
He's going to kill. Oh, no, it's not.
For the game winning combo.
Whip punish with C. That's so sick.
Wow. Big C whip punish over there from Boom. Great stuff.
Just barely missed that 4-4B, I believe it was.
That was
just
very
right
smart
outside
stuff.
the range.
Yeah, he did a back tech and went for the C whip punish. That was great.
Punished them hard for that mistake.
Calls out the prep A with the 4A plus B.
1K. That's Boom's favorite move. That's how you beat Tamanegi, right? But here we go, Boom.
Hey,
Pressure.
That's my secret tech that I got from Boom. Just spam 1K.
For you to perish. Here we go.
So charge. They both have a meter here. I mean, Incendiate still has a meter here. Nice sidestep there.
Covers his gap, but with a reversal edge, but he gets baited by Incendiate. He was waiting, being patient, but Boom showing patience himself. That was a tech trap. Boom did not fall for it. Even matchup. Nice sidestep, good movement
here. Opts to go for the grab.
Ooh, good nice. Incendiate, no punish.
Nice block there. Incendiate went. Both players going for big launchers at the end, right?
Yeah. And even though both players are like kind of, mid-range neutral heavy, they're just keeping it close quarters, which is kind of neat for me.
Yeah, great stuff from Incendiate, baiting out the RE from stance.
And Boom is just evading everything with those side steps, which is strange because Ivy has great like movement killers.
It does. I like what Incendiate is doing here. He's side-stepping a lot more often after doing a certain move. Wow, nice call out over there on the on block hold.
Goes to a throw set, it gets broken, good duck!
Oh, doesn't get the correct punch.
That's huge. Because if that CS landed and it wasn't a break, that would have been lights out for Boom.
Right. Oh, is that it?
That's it.
Man, that's it.
2 knockdown lows in a row. All right, here we go. Boom needs this one round to take it to game 3. Those 1Ks are working. Those side steps are working. And that reversal edge is working for him right now. After a block, are we going to see a crush? Oh, we're going to go under it.
Call out. Wow.
Call out. That's strange that he decided.
Reversal edge K for the lethal hit. Oh, man.
Oh, that's going to be a long-range whip punish.
That was an excellent whip punish there with the CE.
And this is going to help tremendously.
Yeah, this is the last round. He does have a bar meter, so we can expect the soul charge coming up soon.
Goes for the run-up throw mix-up. He tries to get in, but he was out of range.
Soul charge?
Those 2-2Ks are landing. We're going to see more of that, I think.
He just need one whiff.
Oh, no, that's not going to do it. But it's safe, so it's cool.
Yes, Roxy is safe. Nice duck.
Oh, no, that's going to be a kill. Incendiate takes it. And we got hype going on.
Great stuff there. Good to see the sportsmanship.
Very happy to land that CS when your opponent's life is in the yellow, because that's a guaranteed kill.
Oh, man, that was a very close game. Boom did have some opportunities to close out the round from the whiff throws.
Nerves, I think.
Yeah, it seems like nerves. When you're on stage and you see somebody do that whiff throw, that you go for your fastest move.
Yeah, we saw a couple missed opportunities there. And I love that Incendiate was kind of exploiting the fact that Raphael is kind of a linear character because we just
Yes.
saw a lot of movement. And I don't know, there was a point where I thought that maybe he was moving too much, but like it just started working more often than it wasn't.
No, he played the matchup well. Instead of Incendiate knew like backstepping was a bad idea, and he was just eight-way running. And Raphael doesn't have the best moves from neutral. He does have a few moves, but you generally can step guard most of Raphael's mid-range moves, like 6AA.
Yeah. Which is why I like a Boom.
6A.
Yeah, which is why I like a Boom just kind of keeping it to a close quarters game because you know he knows that like he's gonna have a tough time challenging Ivy in the neutral like mid-range game. So I like that the match was mostly close quarters and he wasn't letting Incendiate like run away.
Right.
But instead, Incendiate was opting for more kind of like a step guarding kind of play style.
Right.
To exploit the fact that Raphael is kind of linear. So I wonder if Raphael had to maybe do more 2As to just get a little bit of damage, maybe get a little bit of frame advantage.
We saw some 2As coming out of Boom, a lot of 2As actually, but Incendiate was doing a 4A plus B auto GI, which GI's horizontals.
Just GI's horizontal.
Yeah,
So that was enough to discourage him.
Yeah, Boom was still, it didn't discourage him that much, but Boom, it seemed like he was really going hard in with the 6-6B, and you can see that, Incendiate
he was getting stepped,
yeah, he was reading that, and he was stepping the verticals there.
I mean, when you have even an opponent just stepping you, like do you opt to do just kind of like 4Ks or like 3As?
For me personally, when I fight a player who knows about Raphael's like poor mid-range game, I play patient and I don't charge in against that player because charging in is generally a quick way to get yourself killed.
And Boom did a bit too much charging in, you think?
Yes, he went a little. I
That's interesting because you were talking about the poor mid-range game that Raphael has, but here we go. We're going right into the next match between JJJ and Richsticks. This is losers bracket action. This is for elimination.
Wow, we see JJJ versus another Aswell. All right, the last
This
Aswell
is not Maxi. What?
It was a nail biter. Goes in straight for the parry. That was very impressive stuff.
Richsticks versus JJJ. So Richsticks has been grinding that as well. Not as a way to not just learn the matchup, but make the pick if the matchup desires it.
Well, we see JJJ disrespecting as well to the next level. After every chance Richsticks got with the AA, and JJJ just pushed the button.
It's like,
which is really smart, right? Because the sword as well, like his fastest move is AA, and he's tech crouching most of the time.
Yeah, and Aswell doesn't exactly have like a traditional 2A. No lows in the sword stance. It's just kind of a neutral-centric stance to be in, and very, very like high on the block punish tier list, if you want to call it that. But here we go, JJJ.
Nice call out there. Some shenanigans.
Yeah, which JJ is really good at that. Just kind of very creative offense on the side of JJJ. Just like stealing his turn. He doesn't care about small disadvantages. He just keeps going in, and he's going to exploit it depending on what weepon you're in. If you're in axe stance, JJ is going to rush in. If you're in sword stance, he still doesn't care. JJ's an animal.
Right now. What's going on? JJJ is just pushing all the buttons.
Does he even have a block button?
I think JJJ took the block button off his controller.
Oh yeah, he's got a block now because Richsticks is in Soul Charge with Aswell.
He reinstalled it when Aswell put on the Soul Charge.
Oh, nice mid parry.
Beautiful parry there.
That's a good way to deal with that.
Light oh,
this is huge. That's a wall combo.
Coming out of Aswell.
A plus B.
Misses the
misses
combo.
it. Knockdown low. We got Red Rose.
Too. JJJ does have meter.
He went right for the axe low. He's like, no, I'm going to shut down the situation. I'm going to reset it. JJJ's going over the Soul Charge and closes it out the game. Game 1 goes to JJJ.
That is very convincing by Jay.
And all of the AXL boys supporting each other between matches, man.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like Richsticks got to breathe.
Fast-paced action. I had no room to breathe.
But yeah, there's no pauses in that match. JJJ just went in there with the 3As.
We got Beards versus Black Excellence. What?
That's a good catch. Team Bearded versus Team
Beards
Black
versus
Excellence.
Black Excellence.
Is that what we're going to call it AXL from now on? Black Excellence?
I like it.
So what do you think Boom told Richsticks?
I'd say, if you have any discomfort on Aswell, just go to Maxi. But
I agree. I think Maxi is a better picker.
Yeah, especially with 3 straight rounds. Oh, we hear the character select screen.
Yes, we do.
We're hovering to Maxi. We're going Maxi. I like it. Go with your money character, baby. Let's go.
I'm sure. So if I were Bloom and I was giving tips to Richsticks, I would tell him to play Maxi and keep her out. Because you don't want to be anywhere near Amy. Her frames are too good. She can steal your turn. She's constantly tech crouching and evasive. And you don't want to be anywhere near that.
Exactly.
And Maxi has good range, right? You can keep her
mid-long
out.
range,
Yeah, container, 6A plus B are out the way, like, you know.
Yeah, it's just kind of like, keep it slow, and then as the round progresses, then he can maybe convince himself to do, stance shenanigans, get into behind lower mix-up 50-50s. And, Maxi's just that kind of character for Richsticks that just lets him play, solid and a little bit more defensive.
Right.
Oh, he got a little bit impatient on the wake-up defense there.
Man, he's very close to getting Red Rose.
Oh, he's really impatient. He's really just hungry to like slow him down with a 2A, but you got to block.
Yep. The scariest thing about Amy, if she's winning the first round, she's gonna keep winning. Oh wait.
And it's just nice to Richsticks being back on a character that has a traditional 2A.
Post up here.
Ooh, that's RE safe, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow. That was down to the wire.
Yeah.
Richsticks was one mix-up away from taking the round.
Still, just slow adjustments. He's this is a character switch after game 1.
Yeah, Red Rose now is very dangerous.
Oh, I think Bluegod JJJ is gonna block that dragon kick +2.
I wonder if he's gonna go for red or just go for the. Go for purple or go for the kill here.
Ooh,
nice counter hit there.
That's a lot of damage.
2A
into the Bruce Lee punch.
We're about even on life here.
Okay, good duck, good awareness.
Beautiful
good game knowledge on Richsticks, yeah.
Yep. I think
block,
that,
duck, CE punish.
Well, he's not in guts, so I'm not sure she's dead. No, she's not.
Ooh, he wakes up into a 4A?
JJJ is the scariest player ever. I like what Richsticks did there. Yeah. He knew that Amy couldn't approach him, so
yeah, so
at
he
least
sided
from that
back
range
up.
And went for the offense.
Maxi just has such long range, man. Going in, that's a force block. Not a force block, but it's a guess. Especially if you eat the 6BB. JJ is just not deterred, man. Very aggressive, JJ.
Man, this is very rough here for Richsticks.
I like when a lot of players, they go life lead, they just kind of back up and sit on it. JJ just keeps pressing.
Yes.
He's just one of the most aggressive players in the business.
He's not afraid. Those are the scariest players. Players who are not afraid. Those who are going out here to play.
Exactly, well said. And Richsticks just has a tough time just slowing him down.
Yep, going out here to push buttons.
Oh, good side step. That is going to be a punish. Good side step into CE, exploiting the fact that JJJ is kind of on a character who is mostly linear.
Yep. 2 meters here for Jay and 0 meter for Rich. So this can be Rich might be in big trouble here. Catches him out the air.
I like that Richsticks was trying to get him in, but JJ's just kind of like running in block, just inching his way into Amy's optimal range, which is close.
Nice call out. Nice tech over there.
Yeah, there we go. And
ooh, opts to stay on the ground and take big damage there.
Yeah, you're able to roll out of it to one specific side. I think it was left. Oh, and kills that mid parry. BL 50-50s. Richsticks is starting to feel himself a little bit.
He's spacing her out.
Ooh, and
nice evade there by JJJ.
Good evade.
That was sick. Get up.
Oh, catches a backstep.
Don't roll. Oh, okay.
Don't roll, okay.
Rolling.
Take the 50-50.
Please
Start
roll.
rolling.
You better roll.
He gets him with the 4-4-A. Oh my god, backs up at the soul charge 6A plus B. This is big.
Oh man, one mix up away from both players. Both players in soul charge.
Oh my god, he gets it. But still not dead. Oh my god, Richsticks.
He says, don't charge in on me.
Don't charge in, son.
Don't charge in.
It's just Maxi, he's got some flaws, but he is such a good character with just at the mid-range game. He's got good neutral, and if you minimize his moveset, he's pretty good at spacing out his opponent, especially a character like Amy who has such low range that it's easy for a lot of the characters in the cast to just kind of play a spacing game against Amy. But on the side of Amy, obviously, when she gets in, she's very, very sticky, very hard to, get away when she's into her optimal range.
Right, and that was a very big stage. So I wonder if JJJ is going to go for a stage select here.
Yeah, he wants a smaller stage.
That's for sure. Because we see a lot of situations. No, he keeps it. Interesting choice there.
Just going right into it.
Oh, we have Soulcalibur things going on where everything just whiffs.
There you go. Pokes, frame traps.
Beautiful whip punish there by Jay on a 2-2-D.
And that last game was any indication. Richsticks is a little bit more comfortable with moving a little bit, just kind of take advantage of the fact that Amy doesn't have that much range.
Wow, JJJ is just guessing right on all
He's a gorilla.
all these stances.
Okay, that's a 50-50.
Challenge. Challenge just the plus frames there.
Yep, tech crouch.
Nice break there.
Ooh, 50-50s. Watch your legs, son. And we're going to stance mix-up, +2, frame trap. Doesn't fall for it.
Oh. One mix-up away, JJJ. Off for the jump move.
6A plus speed.
Calling it out.
Yep, the great equalizer. Great tech crouch, good range, good damage, safe mid. Throw it out.
-2. Richsticks. No, nice parry there from Jay. Another nice parry.
Yeah.
Don't attack me.
So sticky on the offense.
We're not respecting Amy there.
Good side tech, but not enough to take this round. JJJ just solid, in control.
Amazing offense there by JJJ.
Yeah, and just Richsticks defensive reads.
Oh, this is big. This is a lot of damage.
Especially in that Red Rose preparation, sure.
Yep. Emerald A plus B does a ton of damage.
Red Rose
hey,
stack.
don't fight me.
Surf's gonna get rough, son. And it's just crazy because like it's it's on Richsticks to just like make the correct guess on the defensive. And testing his reaction.
Ooh, this is big. This might be a ring out here.
No ring out.
Barely alive. Oh, we're
eating every low except that one. That could be huge.
Oh, great option there. Knowing that there was a possible GI option, JJJ went for the low.
So that's kind of a linkorz style, right? Just like watching for your whip punishes. I mean, that's the guy. When you have longer range than your opponent, you kind of look out for those opportunities, right?
Richsticks is one of the other players who is absolutely amazing at CE with punishing.
Yeah, because he likes keeping you out that mid range, and yeah, you cannot make mistakes against this guy.
Yeah, don't whip on me. JJJ does have meter, and if he expends it here, he has the possibility to come back.
Richsticks is just all in right now. So JJ's going to go in, but ooh! JJJ blocked there? What's going on, John?
Ooh, I think JJJ is starting to feel it now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's starting to respect
He blocked on the offensive?
Well, he does have 2 meter now.
So he's kind of looking for those maybe block punish opportunities, but I don't think Richsticks is kind of like playing a little safe. I don't think JJ's going to have those opportunities to block punish him or even with punish him with a CE. Meanwhile, Richsticks has the movement, he has the range to create those opportunities for himself.
I was just about to say, JJJ needs to soul charge. Spends his meter. Nice call out.
Oh my god, that's a low.
Plus
good
frames.
block.
Don't
Catches
move.
him stepping.
One
A lot of
mix-up.
pressure on Richsticks. Good block on Richsticks. And such down in that situation, he was about to eat a low knockdown. And that's another 4AA for the win. JJJ takes it over Richsticks.
Oh man. We see the cheap low again. Another cheap low.
I think Axe low is fine. Nerf Red Rose low.
She has to work for it though.
Yeah, no, and perfectly earned from JJJ.
Well played from Jay.
There's a lot to talk about there.
Yeah, we can see the 2 meters at the end of the round paying off for Jay. I guess that was the right option not to expend it on the round before that.
Yeah.
Yep, it got him out 2 really bad situations and made the comeback from it.
And I wonder if things would be different if you just started with a game 1 Maxi.
Yeah. That as well was definitely a mistake.
just straight up.
Yeah, it was a mistake. It's not refined. It doesn't seem like he knew how to fight Amy with Aswell, and he just got smothered.
Right. I mean, when you go from a character who has 6A plus B, safe mid go to, no reason to not to use it.
Well,
and you got 2A, and you're missing those tools. Then that's kind of a foundation of your game style, right? So it's kind of jarring to go to a character that doesn't have those core tools.
This is just the thing about Soulcalibur, right? Because Soulcalibur is a very matchup intense heavy game.
Yeah,
especially Soulcalibur 6. You have to know your options, your character's options versus your opponents. And this is more the case in Soulcalibur 6 than any other Soulcalibur.
Right. There's a lot of matchup knowledge to know about.
A lot of character specific things that you can do.
Yeah, I agree. Dynamic custom beadwork, so use promo code COREVALUES for your 25% off your next order. They got a lot of characters from a lot of different games. Please check them out. 25% off. Use that promo code COREVALUES. Go to dynamicbeadworks.com. Check them out also on Twitter and twitch.tv/dynamicbeadworks. Check them out. And East Coast Throwdown, so you only have a couple more days, guys. $60 normal registration has been extended up until September 4th. So please register now at smash.gg/ECT 2019, October 19th to the 20th. We'll see you in Connecticut. Want to take the next one when that comes up? Okay, so once again, we're going through the losers bracket because, yeah, that's how the bracket works.
Wow, New York versus New York here.
Oh yeah, this NLBC team kill.
Yep.
So we're seeing some upsets.
Yeah, we wonder if it's going to be another upset today. linkorz is definitely favored to win this matchup because he wins all the NLBC. Well, most of them.
But you know what? Like you said it yourself. linkorz is a pretty emotional player, so depends on if he's how shook he is from his last game.
That's for sure. It's quite upsetting.
And Incendiate is like kind of on fire right now, honestly.
Yeah, he's
coming off a win, a big win against Boom.
Yeah, he played very well. And you know, when the pressure's on, players play differently.
Players play what?
Some players better, some players worse.
Mm-hmm.
And the person who's here to play is the more dangerous one. Like, look at Jay.
Yeah, you're right. Just it's matchup based, but it's also there's definitely a mental element to it.
Yeah, whatever's in the moment, who's ever feeling the game more at the time.
Oh, now we're good. Alright. Sorry, just pleading with someone to get us water, but here we go. We got, Ivy versus Geralt instead of Siegfried.
I like the Geralt pick here. linkorz is very good at whiff punishing Ivy with Geralt specifically. You see it before when he fought Saint. Yeah, he punishes everything from whiff. You cannot whiff against linkorz at any range. It doesn't matter if you're opens up with RE. Interesting.
I don't, and like Ivy's the kind of character where it seems like it's hard to look for those whiff punish opportunities just because she controls space so well.
I think linkorz have the wrong buttons here.
Oh, okay. I mean, it's a... Yeah, they're from their local, so we're going to let this rock.
Yeah, I thought linkorz was just a genius, but he just had the wrong buttons on.
So that might be a testament to the nerves that we're talking about, right? Like, after my my winners bracket loss, like I also forgot my buttons like every match after that. So I don't like where this is going.
The linkorz are a big mess up, right?
But hopefully he can shake that off. But we got they're New York boys.
Yeah.
They're boys.
Yeah. The thing I told linkorz is if you're feeling nervous, punch yourself in the leg.
I do that actually. Actually, I do like a weird like knee slap thing.
Yeah, just don't do too hard where you bruise yourself.
I've done that before too. But here we go. We got New York team battle here. Incendiate versus linkorz. Both NLBC regulars.
I love watching linkorz Geralt. He's just such a slugger.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice SS there.
First CS of the set. Oh, he's not breaking it. I know linkorz is more so like he doesn't want to duck, he just wants to break it.
Yeah, very smart stuff from Incendiate because Incendiate, he knows linkorz is looking for the CS.
Yep. And yeah, there's a debate in the community if it's just like reactable to break, but
I think that's it. Yeah.
Too much scaling? No, he misses it.
He drops the combo. That's huge.
Too late.
Yeah.
Good way to
rebound.
say,
you don't want to give linkorz any chance.
Yeah.
linkorz
too good at pushing mistakes.
Yeah, he's also very clutch. But
bunch of lows, 2As.
That round out.
He's such a slugger, like you said, on that Geralt.
Yeah,
the Witcher himself. Just getting with all the lows. Incendiate, not really giving the answer. He's not blocking. He's not doing those jump Bs. But it comes to a point where Incendiate is going to go for those jump Bs, which is one of the deadliest tools for crushing lows and 2As.
Yep.
But it is a little slow, but it's big damage if you make that read.
It definitely is big damage.
So I'm not sure if he's going to look for those opportunities, but we'll see what happens. But here we go, linkorz. Ooh, but finally ducks a low.
Nice block there.
A lot of rewards, spacing him out.
Ooh, that was close.
Yeah.
He almost got hit with the lethal there.
Okay, nice duck on the blunt. Yeah, no punish.
Drops the punish. That would have been huge.
Oh, good sidestep.
Beautiful.
That is a quick knockdown low, but it is linear.
That was a big lethal hit coming out of Incendiate to close out the round.
Yeah, wonderful sidestep. Big rewards. Okay, that is a CS. No breaks. He's 0-3 on that.
I believe that was SS.
No, that was CS.
That one? That one's SS.
No, this is CS. Calamity Symphony. Summon Suffering is the unbreakable.
Calamity Symphony is the one where you can break.
Summon Suffering is the one you can't break.
Yes. Those were his Summon Sufferings.
Yeah. No, he was doing CS.
I could have sworn that was SS.
That's Calamity Symphony.
Oh,
Dog?
Do I know how to play this game?
Oh shit, I'm sorry. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Sorry, I'm arguing with the former Ivy main. Yeah, Calamity.
That's all right.
Sorry, we argue for like a whole minute. Yeah,
that's what I'm here for. Nice AA punish there by Incendiate.
So yeah, unbreakable. Obviously, you can't break them.
Jordan has to use his meter here, and there it is. Ooh, what a call out! This is big damage. Oh man, and he's granted knockdown here. Are we gonna see another grab here? This is so dangerous. Yep. Oh, smart option to roll. Unfortunately, didn't get the punish there. Beautiful side step.
Linkorz on that Geralt. Very comfortable. It's just an NLBC local for them.
This is very intense. That was a very close round.
So that was all Summon Sufferings. He wasn't even trying for the Calamity Symphonies, right?
No, he did. Maybe he threw out like maybe one CS there, but that one is definitely Summon Suffering. You cannot break that one.
Yeah, unbreakable. So you gotta duck it. So I suppose that's a testament on Linkorz's ability to break CS.
Yes. I think Jordan knows that Linkorz is ready to break CS at all moments. So you threw the slightly slower command throw, but still unseeable, but it's unbreakable. So
yeah, it is slower. So if he's gonna do nothing but the Summon Sufferings, then he's gonna opt to either interrupt since it is slower command throw, or opt to duck it and go for your wall rising whip punishes.
Yep, and I like what Jordan was doing because he's conditioning Linkorz to duck or to challenge.
But he is down one game, so he's got to do slight adjustments if he wants to take this game away from Linkorz.
That's for sure. And there it is.
Yep, Summon Suffering. Unbreakable. Not as much damage as Calamity Symphony, but it's unbreakable.
Ooh, nice jump kick there. Mix up time. Slugfest.
Yep,
nice
good
duck
duck
there. Beautiful whip punish as always.
Yeah, especially if you burn that meter. A lot of damage.
Linker is world-class whip punisher. Ooh.
Not to mention being on a character that lets him, lets his fundamentals in the game shine.
That's for sure. Linkorz always says like the character lets him outplay his opponent by fundamentals.
Yep, no jank, just solid Soulcalibur play.
That's for sure.
A lot of just single quick pokes, 2As, whip punishing. That 2A just slowing him down.
Ooh, nice 3A there. Catch out.
Takes away that meter.
Yep, stuffs the CE.
Stuffs the CE, indeed. Incendiate down a bar, down around. Looking grim.
The CE was crucial. Now he doesn't have any meter. Beautiful whip punish. Oh my god, he's so good at whip punishing from every range.
Oh, kicks him into the wall.
Call-out.
Wall combo. Call that indeed into a wake-up situation. Linkorz backing away. He doesn't want a random ring out.
I'd be so dangerous near the ring edge.
Staying patient. Ooh, he was looking for it.
Oh man, these whip punishes are so on point.
That was a nice battle of the wits at the edge there, because any mistake would have wrung one character or the other out.
I like how when Ivy players start losing, they just walk over to the ring edge. Like, what's up, brother?
So you might as well, just set up a tent here. Let's call it a day.
Let's talk over here.
Yeah, I got something to tell you. Come to my house. We got snacks.
It's over there by that cliff.
So a charge. And we got a counter soul charge, but ooh, okay. Yeah, when you get hit by, oh my god, that's a duck into a whip punish. And you get more damage because of that ender. Because while your opponent's in soul charge, he gets a little bit more damage off that silver sword.
That was a lot of damage there.
Oh my god, he goes for the unblockable!
Oh wow. Jordan going all in there
all
with that unblockable.
All in, indeed. That's the option where you go to it less likely than the other, and he just went all in on the unblockable and goes right to Calamity Symphony.
Oh,
no
man.
break.
No break. I think he got linkorz shook.
And getting all the damage from that great start of this round by Incendiate. Oh my god! He saw the whip and then just covered his gap with the Ard. That was sick.
Oh, man, that's what you call tricks.
Yeah, tricks.
Dude. She's like, I just whiffed. Oh no,
Is it time for this whip punish? Nope. Here's a barrier right in front of your face. Oh, nice dance dancing from linkorz, styling on his opponent.
This isn't a dance for linkorz. Stop it.
It's the jump K, lamest looking jump K in the game.
That was actually a break dance there.
Yeah, but solid performance from Incendiate overall. Getting a humble 5th place at Summer Jam 13 here in Philadelphia. And linkorz moves on, and my god, his nerves. It's killing me, man.
Yep. That breakdance move was called 9K, by the way.
It's the lamest looking one. It looks dumb.
Who does that remind me of? It looks kind of like Grows.
Grows?
Yeah, Grows has like a really wonky looking 9K.
What's with 9Ks in the game, especially by like not even males and females? Like Talon has a lame looking 9K as well.
Yeah, they barely jump off the floor and just go nah.
I mean, Taki's 9K is like pretty bad, but at least it looks cool because it's like
she does the jumping roundhouse.
Yeah, man. That's how you kick. That's how you do a 9K.
That's martial arts. Like, what are these men doing?
I mean, it's bad, but it looks cool. But good on linkorz for that big win. So he gets at least 4th place, and he's going to move on. But 4th place is not good enough for linkorz. He wants to go to grand finals. He wants to take out
That's for sure.
The winner of Blue and Rikuto.
Yeah, we got
Or the loser of Blue and Rikuto.
Yeah, so I feel like right now this is Astroth versus Aswell, and I feel like Rikuto is going to play it the same way that he fought linkorz, where he's going to slug him out. Because right now, Aswell's spear mode, his spear long range move where he throws it at you is bugged. So like you cannot keep him at bay. Like you have to go in against Aswell now.
Right, so like, best defense is a good offense. Should be the name of the game in Rikuto's playbook.
Yeah, it's too risky to walk around Aswell anymore at far range. You just have to go in.
It's like, I mean, you can't even like shake up your game plan based on what weapon that Aswell is in, right? Like, can you play a spacing game against a sword? Not really, right?
Spacing game against a sword? No, he got sword arts. You whiff, he just throws the sword at you.
So, okay, so like you said, implement the same game plan that he had against linkorz, which is basically be more aggressive, go for those bull rushes and armor moves.
Yep, don't let him breathe.
Yeah.
And I don't know what Astroth Blue Boy has practiced against. I'm not really sure.
But it's well, he's just gonna be solid on his own game plan because the thing about Astroth is he only gets his big damage off like good reads because it's the command throws, it's the +8 he gets on a throw break, in those situations where he kind of threatens a huge uninterruptible lethal hit counter hit situation. So it's like, but if Blue is solid on the defense, then like it should. He basically just can't panic. If you panic against Astroth, then he's gonna get big damage off of it.
That's for sure.
And Bluegod is just solid enough to pull off that pull off that game plan.
You can see Rikuto slugging it out at really close range. Interesting.
I mean, and Aswell is definitely like the higher tier character. Played by one of the best in the world, but
no
the robbery potential in Astroth is just tremendous. And look at that!
Oh boy. Round 1 goes to Rikuto.
And his DOA boys are cheering.
Oh man, is Rikuto gonna take it over to 1st and 2nd seed?
It's still early, it's only round 1, game 1.
Nice reversal edge right there. Oh,
okay,
this is gonna be big.
Oh my god! This is a good start for Rikuto.
What a call out over there.
What a call out from Bluegod indeed, going in and getting that X low, but at the tip range, no knockdown.
Nice punish there by Rikuto.
Oh, he's panicking. He's panicking.
Oh man, stop ducking, boy. Get up.
Why is he ducking?
Get up.
I mean, you know what he's ducking. He's looking for those command throws, but that's why those quick mids are getting him.
Right. And I know Blue Boy does not like REing against Astroth.
Yeah, which is kind of like the go-to situation, or go-to answer for those command grabs, right? Because you get to deal with the mids, you get to deal with the command throws. But yeah, Bluegod's discipline to not do RE might go against him.
Oh, get down.
In the set.
There's a no-fly zone here.
No-fly zone here.
No Beyblades.
Yep, there's the Beyblade.
Okay, never mind.
Ooh, nice step with the bull rush, but no damage there.
Dodged the whip punish quickly.
Ooh, he's playing
Get
so
up, but
smart.
don't get
I can't
up.
believe
Oh,
it.
this
Gets
is
a knockdown.
big. This is going to be a wall.
No wall, no wall. Out of range. Oh, that is a wall. God.
That's a sick combo, because normally the other combo drops against Astral for whatever reason.
Ooh, holds it a little too long, I think.
Yeah, that's quite unfortunate there for Rikuto.
Oh, catches him with a 3A counter hit.
Very smart stuff from Bluegod. Astral is one of the few characters that can break back throws.
Right, but that doesn't matter because he went for the low there.
Yep, that's exactly why I went for the low.
It's a 3-way mix-up. Very, very dangerous after that counter hit 3A. But here we go. We got a soul charge to get Bluegod, give himself a little bit of space between Rikuto and Bluegod, but Bluegod answers with that knockdown low in X mode.
Ooh, that was sick. I love when Nashville players do that. After the Axe, though, they do that little stance transition.
Yep. It was a rough stuff. It was a rough start for Bluegod, but I think he's found his stride now.
Oh, there it is. You gotta come in, brother.
Yeah, come in. Oh, that was sick.
I'm coming in.
I'm coming. Oh, he was going for that ring out. He's carrying him out. Okay, soul charge over. Almost a sidestep there.
What's gonna happen here?
Staying solid.
Oh,
Command throws. Are we gonna see it?
The chip damage and the guard gauge.
Ooh,
oh my god.
Showing a lot of respect.
Oh, he's back
Staying
in there.
very patient. Okay,
no
lucky break
weapon.
for Rikuto.
Back in the Axe. Are we gonna see Axe low here?
Still lucky break from Rikuto. Got the life lead, but Bluegod's gonna go in. Ooh, soul charge.
That was clutch. This is very intense right now. Bluegod, no meter.
Nice RE. Are we gonna guess?
Nice stuff there.
Nice punish with that weapon art.
Beautiful punish. The one thing about Blue Boy is he knows reversal edge options. He's so smart with it. He knows all the punishes. He knows how to punish each situation.
Yep, the frame data on them.
Yep, the frame data on the moves. He made a video about it too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm surprised not a lot more people checked it out.
No, yeah.
Yep, because I sure don't know reversal edge.
Yeah, and then there's like reversal edges. There's like 2 hits, and I get caught by them all the time.
Right. Yep. He definitely did his homework.
Yeah, from day one when it was a new mechanic for everybody.
Yeah, that was incredible. That was max punishment on a reversal edge. It was very impressive there by Blue Boy.
Who has time for that?
Seriously.
I mean, it was a great start for Rikuto at first, and like he fought to the better end.
Yep. Well, that's very close now.
And I wonder if Rikuto was a little bit too patient in that situation where he just, Rikuto was in soul charge and he had Bluegod at the edge, just showing lots of respect. So I wonder if a little bit more disrespect is in order.
Catches it with the 2-2-Bs for the ring out. And the taunt at the end. This man is feeling himself.
Why is he so good? And there's the mix up. Ooh, he ducked. Got conditioned.
Nice read there from Blue Boy. See, Blue Boy is one of those players who's very good at reading his opponent. He once again his flow started, it's very hard to stop him from running his offense.
Right, and you just have to slow him down. But like Astral has a hard time slowing down Bluegod, right? Because like his character doesn't really have access to like fast moves. Like he doesn't have traditional 2A.
Yes.
He's just a big, bulky, dumb, evil guy. But he does have a bull rush that can go under the sword A's, and he does have armor moves. We're not seeing a lot of armor moves right now, but he still has access to the bull rush. He still has access to RE. But it's tough to play RE battle against Bluegod. He knows everyone's best RE options.
Playing optimal right now. He's punishing everything as hard as possible.
Yeah, but you can't break every throw. That's a lot of damage.
Ooh, challenges him on a wake up.
Maggot. Counter soul charge. Want to see a Beyblade?
Oh, he's flying around.
Okay, here we go. Another RE battle.
Yeah, I really like Rikuto's use of Rikuto's REs there.
Yeah, it's just he's not getting any damage from them. He's just losing the rock, paper, scissors.
Yep.
So maybe just go for guard impacts, honestly. So if you can at least, like, he has a little bit more control over the 50-50s.
Yeah, but Astral's post-guard impact game isn't all that great. I mean, he doesn't get a lot of damage for you just blocking afterwards. He does get a lot of damage if you try to re-GI him, though.
Right. Still, though, the RE cinematics are like happening. It's just like he's just getting outguessed, and he's eating damage for his own defensive option.
Beautiful armor there by Rikuto. That's big damage.
That's his life. Oh my god! Nice stuff from Bluegod. Got a lot of pressure. Oh my god!
Oh man, the blender. The blender.
Oh, there's the GI. Just that was winners final, so there's 3 out of 5.
That was quite the mix-up. GI, empty GI into Axelor.
I think he needs to tighten up his wake-up defense, his neutral defense. You know, when his feet are actually on the ground, like it's pretty okay. But in those grounded situations, I think he's too antsy to like get up and like do something. He's got to get up and just like block because he's getting hit
That's for sure.
by Bluegod on the wake up, and just like that, before I even finish the thought, we get a ring out.
Yep, that was a very far ring out.
Okay, we got a command throw, big damage, and we have wake up situation. Very dangerous wake up from Astaroth into frame advantage. Goes for the crash throw.
Ooh, this is really bad for Bluegod. No weapon.
That was cool. He was out of range of the RE.
Ooh, nice side step there by Rikuto, dodging the 2-2D. Oh, the bad situation here for Blue Boy.
Rushing it down, Rikuto.
I love the stagger there by Rikuto.
Yes,
That's something
stagger the
about
offense.
DOA players, right? You know, like you can't get a feel whenever they want to attack. Like, what is this guy doing? And it's just he's just slapping you around.
There's dead or alive fundamentals coming into play. We'll see if it's enough for Rikuto to win 3 straight against Bluegod, one of the best in North America.
Yeah. Power of reason.
No whiff punish there, but we're going to go for a throw setup instead. And there it is. Just, that's +8. You're a +8. You cannot press a button there.
Yeah. There's a quick gut check. Man, Blue Boy's guessing right on all these grabs. Ooh, out the ring.
That's a ring out.
Oh man, he's on tournament. Well, he's
tournament point.
Tournament point, yeah. Still has a chance in losers though.
A lot of stance safe, but solid defense from Rikuto.
Drops the combo there.
Yeah, it's just kind of dropping those like little opportunities for more damage.
Gets a grab off. This is big damage here. It's an Oki.
Yep. Oh my God, more throws. That's another back command grab.
He's very dead there.
I mean, that's the danger of Astaroth. You know, you can duck them, you can RE, you can GI the command throws, but you know when you don't break the 50-50 command throws, especially when he's in soul charge, you get robbed.
I know Blue Boy really wants to win this Big E event because he never won a Big E event before, and and he's on the verge of doing
because
it right now.
they're mostly won by linkorz. Linkorz has won every Big E event since NEC. NEC Winter Brawl, April Annihilation. So he's hungry for this win, and he makes it to the grand finals. Bluegod. Rikuto, he's gonna go on to losers finals, where he is going to wait the winner of, I believe, linkorz versus...
Was it JJJ?
Versus JJJ. Sorry, I got distracted with Aswell's voice in my ear.
I don't blame you.
He's like panting. And oh my God.
That's a great voice.
He can stop.
What do you mean?
That was creepy, man. He's talking to my ear.
Aswell has the best voice lines.
Yeah, but like, if I'm asleep, like I don't want to wake up to that. I'll be frightened. I'll be startled.
So we have JJJ versus linkorz. We're gonna see who's gonna be our representative to defend the East Coast here from the Invader.
Defend the East Coast against the West Coast Invader himself. Who's gonna fight the Bluegod? All right, so Dynamic Custom Beadworks. Go to www.dynamicbeadworks.com. Use promo code COREVALUES for your 25% off your next order. Awesome work for these guys. Get your favorite character today. And we got East Coast Throwdown, October 19th to 20th. Register now. You only got till September 4th, $60. Register now at smash.gg/ECT2019. We'll see you at Stamford, Connecticut. Thank you for sponsoring the stream, and thank you for streaming Soulcalibur 6. And thank you guys for joining in onto this stream, where we're going into our top 4 for Soulcalibur 6 here at Summer Jam 13, brought to you by Big E here in Philadelphia.
Welcome to the stage of history.
And I'm glad to be commentating these matches with Philly native himself, Woes.
Hello.
Yeah, and I'm Omega XCN, where I'm sort of Philly, but I'm South Jersey, but no one really cares about South Jersey, so I'm kind of Philly. I mean, you know, we're Eagles fans down there, so.
Yeah, sure. I feel like as long as you're in the tri-state area-ish, you're one group, and then there's Maryland. And then there's,
Yeah.
Well, actually, no. There's Maryland. Ooh, we got a.
I'm going to take that megaphone and destroy it with my sledgehammer.
I don't know if the stream could hear that. But,
megaphone, Frankie. Love the guy. It's just like, wow, that megaphone pierced the headphones. That was
Frankie
impressive.
giving a big shout out over the linkorz.
Yeah, just that was his Siegfried hero.
Geralt here against Amy.
Okay, so we got JJJ versus linkorz.
I know,
wow.
Yeah, well,
why not Siegfried?
Well, I know they were playing a lot of casuals the other day, and I don't know who was winning, but I saw that linkorz was visually flustered.
So here's what I think. So when it comes to like linkorz and tournament nerves, he feels much more comfortable on Geralt, where he feels like he gets his his decision making just feels more clear on Geralt than it is on linkorz. I feel like he just feels more pressure when he's on that Siegfried because he's gotta make big reads. He's gotta get the big hits.
Yes.
But Geralt, he just kind of let his fundamentals shine. Geralt is a good character for that, and you just go with his basics: 2A, just his normals, AA, BB, throw, mix-ups, with punish.
Yep, was able to gain his footing back with the grab.
I mean, if he loses this game, we might see a Siegfried pick, but I think he's just going to go in Geralt for the rest of the tournament. Just going with the comfort.
Yep.
Like we keep saying, comfort goes a long way, but we got counter hit from JJJ for knockdown. Oh, nice OK mix-ups, but we have the auto GI from Geralt. Staying a little bit meter.
Maybe that's the reason why he switched over. JJJ not afraid, throwing it out again. Ooh, linkorz with that amazing, very smart challenge there, but wasn't able to get anything off of it as JJJ presses back.
Right, so as you go, oh my god, that's a huge whiff. I mean, he's trying to go for a little chip, but it doesn't have too great tracking. Oh, mixing up his dances.
Tries to go for the GI, but oh, this is gonna do big damage. Oh, jeez. I like that JJJ is using the burn to just push him back. Right. You don't want Amy anywhere near you.
Not to mention you get a little bit of chip damage too. But JJJ is he's just so good on his approach. It's just so hard to keep the guy out.
Yeah,
and not to mention he just covered his gaps with the auto GIs.
This is big damage.
So good at stealing his turn back.
That's the tech drop we were talking about.
2A, he's keeping it simple, small pokes, nice and quick. He just wants to slow JJJ down. JJJ just goes a million miles per second.
Yeah, that was smart. He did the parry on plus frame. What just happened?
It doesn't. What?
Amy just like super tech crouched under
the flame.
Yeah, she's dancing in the fire.
Dude, this is I'm feeling the emotional pressure on linkorz right now. Especially when we have multiple characters and you're considering the benefits of switching, or just sticking to your gun, sticking with the character you have on game one. Yeah. Just go Siegfried, honestly. I know nerves is a big thing, but let's do this. Yeah, I hear Siegfried. Okay.
I hear the Siegfried pick as
well.
Which,
yep, in JJJ's words, it's Amy's worst matchup. Solely because of base hold.
Yes. Base hold, she just can't. It's very scary for her to try to poke him down.
Right.
And
I agree with it. In fact, I thought that he was going to do Siegfried game one. But he was just trying to calm his nerves.
Yeah, it looked like he was trying to hopefully throw Jay off his game because from all the practice battles they were doing right before the tournament.
Oh, remember this is the run back from Defend the North.
Oh, that's
JJJ
true.
was able to take it over linkorz.
He did.
And I think linkorz was going straight Siegfried. So that's why he went to Geralt. I'm sorry, because he wanted to see if he'll get different results on different characters.
Sure. Ooh,
that's a huge base hold B. Base hold makes this match difficult. Oh my god, it was just out of range of that knockdown low. That knockdown low doesn't have a lot of range.
Yes, he had the right read, but
yeah, just out of range. He had the right read, just not the range.
Yep.
He just had to get a little closer. But good on linkorz to capitalize on that mistake.
Man, Siegfried is so hard to deal with when he whiffs.
Yeah, how do you get in?
linkorz did not mean to do that already. I'm sure that was the AGA attempt.
Oh, just shutting down that really slow advancing mid move. Yeah, but we got soul charge now.
No fly zone, Amy. Don't fly around on mid. Oop. Mix up.
Okay,
nice
good duck,
there.
good punish. That is kind of a mix-up, but good reaction from linkorz.
For sure.
Alright, so far we're not really deviating from each other's game plans. linkorz still wants to keep him out and play a range punishment game, and JJJ still wants to just go, you know, Unga Bunga Gorilla, just go really aggressive and just steal your turn at every opportunity. And just like that, he went for the mid parry, but linkorz decided to go for that 3-4A, which is kind of a delayed mid. He gets around the timing of the auto GIs. And no punish off that throw miss.
So this is down to the wire. Both have nice soul charge there. If you guys didn't know, you guys can soul charge when you see Siegfried go for the bubble on reaction, and that will waste his Dark Legacy.
And why didn't he go Siegfried from game 1? Because that was very convincing game 2 for linkorz.
That was indeed very convincing. JJJ has to sit back and think about this now. It's very hard for Amy to keep pressing against Siegfried because everything Siegfried does knocks you down.
Knocks you down and, like, you know, can counter hit you easily because he's got, you know, evasive moves. 3B is very evasive, Rising B is very evasive, and he's got, you know, good punishes if he does, you know, a sidestep.
Right.
So, and he's got the range. You can keep him out.
Yeah. It's so hard to keep Amy out. She just has so many tools to get on in. You know, especially that, I believe it's her 6-6A where she tools at you.
Oh, yeah.
She closes a lot of distance with that.
Yeah,
move.
the one where she like jumps in.
Right, and she starts spinning.
But you saw that, like, linkorz is almost like reacting to it. Like, he sees Amy in the air, and he just responds with A-slide B, which is that quick hook strike.
That's true. Nice back there from JJJ.
Okay, here we go. Let's test his defenses. Good reversal edge from linkorz.
Very smart stuff by linkorz. See, I like what linkorz does, and not a lot of people notice it, but he goes for REs early in the game to gain some meter.
Right. And not to mention, it's a good defensive option just to slow down JJJ's aggression.
Yep, linkorz keeping Amy out. Very smart stuff. It looks like he's building a wall.
Yeah, just building the wall, brick by brick, making it really hard for JJJ to go in. He's like, JJ's trying to approach, but linkorz is just like the toll keeper. It's not making it free for him.
Yep, you gotta pay some life points.
Yeah, yep, pay the price, son. But he's inside now, but good reversal edge again from linkorz. I think JJ has to do better at staggering his offense. Because he's just getting caught by the defensive options, he's getting caught by the evasion. But 4A and 3A is a really good way to just kind of contain his movement. Very good stuff from JJ, very smart, just small pokes, chopping him down like a tree. But we have another reversal edge from linkorz, and we're deciding to block. This is very close, and he goes a huge 4-4-1. JJJ takes it.
Oh man, that was a crazy trade.
Crazy trade. I thought actually linkorz got that.
Did he?
No, JJJ got it.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, like, this.
You thought?
Yeah, because that was such a massive hit off that 4-4B.
That was a sick parry. I've never seen that before.
He's pushing away with the soul charge. Ooh, that's a good tech crouch. Oh. That's huge damage because that's a Siegfried and soul charge.
Nice call out and into a mix up.
Yeah, just showing a little bit impatient off the wake up defense. We have a soul charge, so JJJ is going all in.
Nice block there from JJJ.
Nice block indeed. That would have killed him. Now finally getting around the reversal edge.
This is big opportunity for JJJ.
Opportunity for JJJ. Oh, and just decides, does not care. Multiple 3-3Bs.
The white rose. Oh.
John, JJJ is close to taking out linkorz.
I've never seen linkorz defense get smothered.
Yeah. And he was playing so solid like earlier in this set.
I've never seen linkorz get hit by so many like reactable, quote-unquote reactable.
And good sidestep into the whip punch from linkorz, playing really solid, but he gets caught by the mid parry from JJJ. And since it's a white rose, it's going to be a lethal hit.
Big damage. Oh,
that's
amazing call out.
Yeah,
on the 4A.
Yep, it's a good way to jump over that 4A and getting big damage, but. Final round to go to losers finals against Rikuto. What's going to happen?
Great stuff from linkorz, recognizing that she has a third hit from there. And,
ooh, that's a lethal hit.
Ooh, that's a big lethal hit.
You get that from White Rose.
She's very close to purple, and as when she's in purple, she actually has a really good advantage. Oh, there it is.
Very dangerous for linkorz. That's a good duck.
But
it's going to cost him because he has soul charges, a lot of damage. This is half-life. This is Oki. He guesses wrong. linkorz is going in.
She needs to soul charge out of this situation.
Keeping it safe. Trying to bait a mistake. He's sitting on his life lead. Goes right for a 3-AB.
Misses to confirm.
Resets the situation. linkorz is playing so solid right now.
Oh, boy.
But don't count out JJJ. He's got the meter. He's got the roses. He's got parries.
Yes. Man, down to the wire. One more hit. He
goes
for the
no break. This is big pressure for linkorz.
Make some time.
That's a slow. No! I cannot lose. He gets the bubble. linkorz takes it.
Oh, well, what a game.
Down to the wire.
Show respect for the opponent who fought so bravely.
Without fulfilling my duty.
I'm gonna need a minute.
Oh, wow.
Good match.
No GIs in here.
Does he ever do that stand slow from Amy?
You know, that's yes, he does it. He does it quite often because if it hits, it leads to that tech trap where she can do Amaryllis A plus B or a parry into tech trap. I forgot which move. I think it's a horizontal move.
How's it on block? I didn't see a punish there.
The low is -2. Yes, it's very slow, but it's -2. And very safe. So it's a lot of pressure, and if she hits you, she gets a tech trap.
Okay, gotcha. That's just a lot of scrambling at the last couple seconds of that round.
Yeah, that was some intense high-level scrambling.
high level scrambling.
Yeah,
and it's just like if both players keep like dropping the ball, it's just whoever just kind of like rebounds better.
Yep, but for Siegfried, it makes sense there because it was tied, right? And Siegfried starts to win when he starts to lose. And they were, so
that's Siegfried.
They decided to give him, the win button, and linkorz was like, you know what, I feel like winning.
You know what? He didn't get the auto GI there. It was if I remember correctly, JJJ whiffed something right in front of him, and then he was just like in mid animation of the soul wave.
Right. JJJ was dancing in the parries, and he was getting ready to do the mid, and he just kind of beat him.
He got caught out. Okay.
Yeah, he got caught out. So.
Soul wave. I'm gonna go back to watch that match. That was sick.
The bubble.
Yeah, Soul Wave. So we're in top 3, guys.
Rikuto versus. It's the run back for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's run back from the winner side.
Rikuto versus linkorz.
And I know linkorz is hungry to get back into grand finals, which is the typical grand finals of Bluegod and JDJ, right?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, the Bluegod and linkorz. God, I'm exhausted. Bluegod sitting comfortably in grand finals, waiting for the winner of this match between Rikuto and linkorz.
Yeah, I think we're just still shook from the last match. That was an intense match.
Yeah, I felt I got hit by the bubble from Siegfried.
the wave came all the way to us.
It came from the stage, and we felt the impact of it.
Yep. Poor Jay.
Yeah,
he got hit by a point blank.
Yeah, got pain, and you know what? Like, great performance for JJJ. I mean, I know it kind of takes his losses kind of hard, but like he's a beast.
Yeah. Top 4.
Yeah, fourth place.
Top 4.
Fourth place at Summer Jam.
Yep. It's a pretty stacked tournament too. We had a lot of good players coming out.
Yeah, high concentration of talent here in Philly on Labor Day weekend, and thank you for joining us while we wrap up this tournament. We're going to top 3.
Yep. So, what do you think is going to go different around this time? Do you think he's going to switch to Geralt? Because if he switched to Geralt, I'm sure Rikuto is just going to attempt to lame him out with the ranged pokes.
So, Geralt represents kind of a different style from Siegfried, but not too not a uncomfortably different style, right? Like Geralt still has kind of the whiff punish capability that Siegfried has, but just because he has access to the quick normals, that lets him do a little bit more containing and a little bit more just close range combat against Astaroth. So what wasn't working against so the last match, linkorz was on Siegfried.
Sure.
Rikuto was doing a lot of bull rushes, which was catching the AGAs. He was doing a lot of armor moves, which was catching the A slide B.
Right.
So
I think
the whip punish game, it could be adjusted, but overall, I think Rikuto is getting around it very well.
Yeah.
So
Rikuto got paid off many times with the Soul Charge Bull Rush, and it took half his life. And
I feel like if he's on the Siegfried whip punish game, then it's just going to give Rikuto opportunities to rob the match from him, because he has access to Soul Charge and the bull rushes and the armor moves, and it's just so much damage just for making one mistake. And we're liars, we're going with Siegfried. We thought he was going to go for Geralt, so he's just going to go. He's probably going to stick with the. I don't know. I don't know if he's going to stick with a space and whip punish game, or he's going to be more aggressive. If I were to guess, I think linkorz is going to be more aggressive, because I think it was kind of working out when he was trying it in the last match that he had in the winner side. And just like that, he's just going right into his face.
That's true. Nice GI there from Rikuto. Unfortunately, he didn't get much off of it. Now we see linkorz changing it up. He's definitely more active than he was before.
Yes, exactly.
Yep, pressing more buttons, challenging more often.
Yep, but still being, still being solid, like while in close. Like,
ooh, nice step there.
being aggressive doesn't mean you don't lose the block button. You know?
Yep.
It's just knowing to take your turn.
Nice. Looks like A-Slide B is safe against Astroff.
And I think he's just playing angry. Like, he's being more aggressive, but he's blocking when he needs to. He's taking his turn. And he's just finding like small opportunities to play the whiff punish game, but not relying on it because he doesn't want Rikuto to have any chances to make a comeback.
I like what he's doing. He's not waiting for Rikuto to come in anymore.
Exactly.
He's charging in with the A-Slide B.
Not giving him any opportunities to do the armor moves or the bull rushes, but just like that, with the armor soul charge.
Exactly what we were talking about earlier, right? Rikuto getting paid off with the armor bull rush.
And that wasn't even a long range situation. He just got right into linkorz's face and just did a disrespectful close range bull rush while in soul charge, leading to big damage into the round 2 win.
You know, it's very strange because you have to disrespect Astroff or he'll eventually kill you. But if you didn't disrespect him a little too much, he destroys you.
And linkorz is just mistimed the CE punish a little bit. Could not get paid for that CE attempt.
But it's safe.
It's safe, so who cares? But that's 1 meter that you have to go without. But it looks like linkorz is not too deterred because he has a lot of advantage right now. He's got the life lead, he's got the guard gauge in red, and we have a whip punish to close out this round. linkorz.
Yeah, this is looking very bleak for Rikuto, but he does gain a meter, and when you soul charge, you do gain some of your guard gauge back.
And the robbery potential just ramps up tremendously. So linkorz, I won't blame linkorz. He decides to be a little bit more defensive, but just like that, he's just going in.
Right, especially in the soul charge, right? You can't charge in against Astroff when Astroff goes.
So linkorz is just his strategy now is just to smother him, which is definitely a deviation from when they had their winner side match. He just wants to give Rikuto any room to breathe, but linkorz, linkorz was just defensive for just a second, and Rikuto took that opportunity for an unreactable CE throw. Oh, and that's a guard break. It's going to be big damage, and this is going to be game 1 to linkorz.
That was calculated. He set that up into a force block.
Yeah, it's like, okay, eat it or block it, I don't care. You either die or you die.
This is first to 2, right? So this is
this is losers finals. So it's first to 3.
Oh, first to 3. I'm sorry.
Yep, and the winner goes to fight Bluegod in the grand finals.
Oh. Nice whip punish there. Great awareness from linkorz being in base stance and realizing that he needs to punish with the K there.
just shutting down that bull rush.
Man, these guys are slugging it out. I can't even keep up with them.
Yeah, because neither player wants to play a spacing game anymore.
Yeah. Oh.
So we're just going, big bodies, close range.
I think linkorz found his footing.
Yep, playing very comfortably. He knows that his pressure is definitely working against Rikuto, but Rikuto takes his turn and lands a command throw.
A lot of pressure.
My hand!
Give me that stack.
Give me that stack, son. Going to 50-50s, a lot of pressure. I love seeing aggressive linkorz.
Nice GI there, but as I was talking about before, there's no reason to really re-GI against Astroff. He doesn't get much.
Takes the 50, yep. Ooh. So when you're not in range of that, the soul charge blast, then you kind of take your opportunity to go right into your opponent's face and threaten a throw mix-up, essentially.
Beautiful block here by linkorz. How did he know?
Good armor.
Oh, that's big damage.
Ooh, no whip punish for you, says linkorz.
It's risky going for the whip punish because he could, side spin.
Yeah, exactly. That ballerina is just so highly evasive. It's so hard to catch him while he's spinning like a ballerina. And he takes game 2.
linkorz is dancing around a lot today. With Garo, with Siegfried. He keeps spinning all over the place. Somebody stop this man.
So I wonder if now, Rikuto wants to go from his, rush down game plan to more of a spacing game plan, which would be, ironic and awesome.
You know, he's definitely more comfortable playing the range game.
Right.
Right.
But I don't think he wants to play the range game, but he decided to just run up into linkorz's face.
Yeah,
so I think he's just sticking to his guns.
Yep, sticking to the game plan.
Because I feel like so he probably feels like if he reverts back to the kind of like the, you know, spacing nickel and dime style of Astroth play, he's just going to lose to linkorz. Because that's the style that linkorz is comfortable at, which is that long range whip punish style spacing.
Exactly. Oh, beautiful whip punish there on the ground, from the ground.
A good block, takes his turn, but linkorz recognized that situation because Rikuto likes to, you know, when he blocks and takes his turn, he likes to go for the command throw. Linkorz recognized that pattern, makes a duck, raw rising B, maximum punish.
So hard to contain. It's almost like he's mashing.
Yeah.
But it's all precision and calculated.
Yeah, it's all calculated play because, you know, he's deviating from his usual game style of whip punishing.
Why did that just whip?
I do not know, but it is a bad situation for linkorz. Ooh, he decides to fight back with a rising A. Oh, nice crash throw, but breaks. More throw attempts. Didn't break that one.
Stop ducking. That's what Rikuto is saying to linkorz right now.
See, yep, stop ducking, son. Okay, gets a little bit of chip damage. Guard break. He ducks it. Ducks it, but no punish. Oh my goodness.
Wall combo.
There's a lot to talk about that round. Like, he did make the duck, but it wasn't the optimal punish because he didn't account for the fact that Secret could go into the side twirls, which are highly evasive.
He crouched him out of 6-6B.
Weird stuff. Oh, nice guard impact. That's a level 3 GI from Rikuto. You can't step that. RE situation.
Too fast to sidestep.
Okay, Rikuto decides to block, take a little bit of guard damage, but he doesn't want to against that RE. Nice duck from linkorz. Those Twitch ducks are working really well for linkorz right now.
Yeah,
that's the typical game plan versus Astroth, who doesn't really have access to, you know, really quick mids.
That was amazing base dance.
Yeah, just no damage. Just a little bit out of range.
Yep.
Nice GI there. Oh my God, Rikuto! I'm telling you, the GIs.
linkorz didn't gain any meter from that because he was already
because he was already in Soul Charge. Ooh, decides to guess that time. That's a lot of damage. And just like that, ooh, not quite, but linkorz, one round away for him to go back to the Grand Finals, where he feels like he belongs at a Big E event.
Yep, he needs to defend the Big E event.
Yep, he's got a high streak. He wants to go for the 4-peat.
He is a Big E champion at the moment.
Exactly. But first he's got to go to Rikuto, which looks like he's being picked apart.
Right, Rikuto still has a chance there. He does have 2 bars of meter. Astroth slow charge.
Yeah,
big comeback potential.
Big comeback potential indeed, and just like that, we're going to the big comeback potential with that soul charge, with the armor grab, a lot of damage, wake up opportunity for Rikuto. He's going in, but another Twitch duck from linkorz, looking very grim for Rikuto, and linkorz take it. He's going to Grand Finals, but good performance for Rikuto.
Great performance for Rikuto.
Shout out to the DOA community for rooting for their boy.
All right, we're back.
But once again, it's a third place showing for Rikuto. He got third place at April Annihilation as well, which is the last Big E event.
Right, played very well today.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he knocked linkorz into the losers bracket. He beat JJJ.
Yeah. And we're back with this matchup. History repeats itself.
Yeah, history repeats itself indeed. The typical Grand Finals here in North America. linkorz versus Bluegod. I mean, so
these two players are so consistent, you know, like Soulcalibur 6 is such a explosive game, and like these two managed to make it to
very consistent
top 8, top 2, like every tournament.
Every tournament.
It's insane. Like the amount of the defense you have to have in this game is quite insane to like just stop everything from happening to you.
Exactly, and the fact that these two are so consistent when this game is so explosive is definitely a testament to their ability as Soulcalibur players. And did linkorz win the RPS battle? Ooh, I think he's got the mental advantage now.
Oh, man. Blue Boy was just setting him up. I think it was a setup. He's like, yeah, I'm going to go rock 3 times. But in-game, I'm actually going to go paper twice.
And then when they go into RE, they're going to, you know, tap into the knowledge they got from the RPS match they just had just now.
That's for sure. You know, if you take it by chances, right? What was it? linkorz won the first RPS, the RPS game, so then chances are Blue Boy is going to win the next set of RPS.
It's the mind games before the mind games.
Based on probability alone.
And Big E being supportive as usual. So, okay, so count all the grand finals that these two had together. So they went to grand finals at Winter Brawl. No, that was, Winter Brawl was Sane and linkorz. So NorCal Regionals.
Right.
Bluegod took it over linkorz.
There was another tournament recently, right before Evo. The tournament before Evo.
CEO.
No. It was the one in the West Coast with like Sandman, Blue Boy.
Oh right, the invitational right before Evo.
Right. I think that's what it was, and I think linkorz won.
Yep. Was that grand finals between linkorz and Bluegod? No, that Skill won that.
No,
talking about the
Skill
invitational.
wasn't there.
The invitational.
No, we're talking about a different tournament.
Yes.
No, there's one right before. It was kind of like a more local thing, and because Wednesday Night Fight, they wasn't having an event there right before.
Okay, so it
Evo.
wasn't a major. It was a more local tournament.
Yeah.
But as far as majors are concerned, Texas Showdown Grand Finals.
Right.
They had. They didn't get the Grand Finals CEO because Skill was involved.
Right. Anyway, let's talk about this matchup a little bit.
Yeah.
This matchup is very. They both punish each other extremely hard, right? Siegfried had the best I-16 punishers in the game. So like
because of that AGA.
Right. He punished both as well as 3B extremely hard, and he punished Axlo extremely hard. And that's the thing that makes it a little difficult for Aswell. It's still a slightly Aswell favor though.
But what's interesting to me is that like every time they went to grand finals, linkorz seemed to have the most success on Geralt. So I think it's interesting to me that
a
linkorz
ring
is.
out? Oh no, he didn't go for the AGA.
Yeah, so he's opting for a Siegfried pick this time.
Right.
Which is the character that linkorz said that he struggles with. The Siegfried Aswell matchup. So it's interesting that he's opting for the Siegfried instead of Geralt. But judging by that round one, looks like it's working really well.
Right, and he's just stomping on him. Jeez, the anger.
If that's a 50-50, you gotta guess.
50-50 there to the force block.
And guess is wrong. Looking really solid so far.
Bluegod had to soul charge there. He didn't have a weapon.
Oh, ballerina dances. That's so evasive.
There it is.
You have to be prepared for it.
No verticals allowed when I'm in back stance.
linkorz looking so solid.
Yeah, I think linkorz is taking out all his anger from
Yeah.
his loss from Rikuto. Oh, this is very,
Oh, this is risky.
very.
Yeah, just letting that soul charge pass. That's fine.
linkorz is breaking the game right now. If you guys didn't know, that move is bugged, and he's able to sidestep the 3 for 3.
3 for 3. No force blocks. No random lethal hits. Just containing him with that A slide B.
Boy, linkorz is all over Bluegod at the moment.
I guess he's not feeling comfortable on Geralt, but yeah, clearly the Siegfried click is definitely working out. But it's only 2 rounds. And we'll see if Blue. Oh!
Uncharacteristic of Bluegod missing.
Yeah, missed execution there.
Yeah, off the 3B lethal hit.
Oh, that's a big
lethal hit.
lethal hit because he got struck legacy. Oh, no punish there. I mean, all he does. Oh my God, bubble.
You can't lose, guys. Not this round.
Bluegod just kind of like refuses to duck.
He still has 1 meter. Oh, Bluegod with the big. That's the thing about Bluegod, right? He's not afraid to ever go for the high risk.
Yes.
If it has a chance for him to ever come back, Bluegod,
He's gonna take it.
Yep, he's definitely gonna take it. And that's the reason why I think he's so successful. He's just very good at calculating like the risk reward in every situation.
It's like, okay, if this lands, it's gonna be great for me. If it doesn't land, I'm still fairly okay.
Right, nice roll there. Bluegod definitely did his own work.
Good block. That's
Beautiful
maximum
punish.
punish. Lands the Just Frame AGA, gets the lethal hit, combos into CE. That's as much damage as you can get.
Just so you guys know, that is
slow.
pretty difficult to do, especially
Hella
on
difficult.
tournament life. You have to get up, press 6, and then do a just frame IGA to punish that.
Yeah, you have to recover crouch cancel and then do the Just Frame.
Oh my God, he can't lose, guys.
I mean, Bluegod has the winner's advantage, but linkorz looked so sick, so solid
Right, well,
in
I
that
mean,
game
like,
1.
if Aswell's in sword and linkorz has a bubble, what can Aswell do?
You cannot lose.
Siegfried can't lose that situation. Ooh. Blue Boy doesn't have a weapon. Oh, he's back in sword now.
Oh yeah.
Nice good punish there.
And like whenever he's in sword, like you gotta limit your moveset because you know with that I-10 launcher.
I like what Bluegod is doing
very
right now. He's
dangerous.
switching up the tempo. Oh, that was the game-winning combo right there. Oh, he ducks into it.
450-50 is big damage.
Comeback potential here for linkorz. Oh, this is so tense. Any mistake here can be really bad for Blue
Siegfried's
Boy.
robbery potential
there
is
it is.
off the... Oh
One
my
mix-up
God.
opportunity. What?
What's happening?
Oh, jeez.
A little bit of scramble.
Oh, this is a big scramble.
Yeah, that could have went to anyone, really.
I'm losing my breath here.
Yes. Good punish. Get a little bit of damage. Throw. Half-life already gone. Why are you trying to move? I got AGA. Mix-ups.
Mix-ups.
Guess that's 60 damage.
Well,
Low.
no weapon here. Back into sword. Oh, gives in a boot.
Holding on to the life lead.
Some staggered offense by Blue Boy, but unfortunately it doesn't pay off.
All right, we're going to round 3. linkorz is still looking strong.
He opens up with the Beyblade moves to give him Almighty mode.
You know, we've seen linkorz playing a defensive Siegfried like all night last night, so it's very refreshing to me to see a more aggressive linkorz on that Siegfried.
Right.
And just like that, going back to his reactionary whip punish style, good sidestep from linkorz into CE, maximum punish.
He's on fire right now.
He is on fire!
Man,
are you kidding me?
He's in his home turf.
Home turf.
Home turf. Oh, there's the bug.
Oh, mix-ups. Oh, yes, that works. You can randomly jump over that. But going into shield mode right now.
Nice block there on the 1A by linkorz.
Dude. I mean, I'm always going to count on Bluegod to make the adjustments and make a comeback. But for the most part, whenever these two went to grand finals, it's usually linkorz who comes out on top.
Right.
I think the only time, I think the only time that Bluegod managed to beat linkorz in grand finals was NorCal Regionals, which was a little earlier.
Right. I believe that's the first encounter that they had.
Yep. But then every major after that, where they went into grand finals, it was linkorz that managed to take it over Bluegod.
That's for sure.
And oh my God, he's just landing these mix-ups.
What a call out by linkorz.
Okay, but this is a game changer right here.
Forces Bluegod to use the soul charge, which is nice, beautiful duck to avoid the 6BA there by linkorz.
With punish, A+.
Yeah.
Reactions, A+. linkorz is
sure.
playing so good right now.
You have to be on top of your game if you wanna beat Aswell, right? Aswell tests your knowledge, tests your reflexes, and linkorz has both of those.
Exactly.
Yep. He knows the matchup.
And he's got the spacing, and he's got the damage.
And the whip punishes. And the counter hits. Oh, Lord.
Who is this man?
Oh, man. linkorz says, hey, you're not taking my Big E title today.
He's going for the 4-peat.
Blue Boy still has some sign of life, though.
Yep. And he's got winner's advantage.
Don't count him out. He is second place Evo.
He has second place Evo.
Yep.
Recently sponsored, and just one of the most consistent players in the world.
Yep. First seed, going at it.
And as if he can hear us, he's making a statement for himself. Yep. He's putting up a fight. Takes his turn with a throw. I like it. Ooh, interrupts that 3BB.
Beautiful interrupt there.
Good side steps. Yeah, he just kind of picking apart the strings.
Beautiful. Oh, misses the AGA.
Yeah, misses the AGA. That would have been big. Would have been big.
Huge.
But that's high execution. He just didn't. He didn't recover crouch cancel, which is kind of hard to do consistently.
I like what linkorz is doing here. He's challenging the Beyblades with the ace light.
Exactly.
Like, you're not charging him for free, buddy.
Yep, he's a toll keeper.
Yep.
Can't come in for free, but there we go. We got the bubble. Plus frames for
linkorz.
linkorz.
He has no weapon. Oh, he's back in swords.
No weapon.
This again. Nice GI there. Oh, he catches him with the RE.
I like held my breath for like 10 seconds there. What a scramble. We had RE, we had sword pokes, we had guts coming into play, but linkorz did manage to come out on top. Man. After all that.
Ooh, nice reset there by linkorz. Oh, I'm starting to lose my voice. My voice is getting really high. I feel like a little girl right here.
This is so sick. linkorz just kind of like playing. He's
okay,
he misses it again. He's kind of 1 for 3 there. But it doesn't matter. linkorz has a huge life lead. He's up 1 round. But
Oh,
Bluegod
man.
is the game changer, going into Soul Charge, very dangerous.
Soul Charge as
Oh, he
well.
gets the lethal hit off the spear.
Oh, get up.
Good block from linkorz. He resets the bracket.
Oh, man, that was convincing. That was 3-0.
Well, we gotta talk. So when they went to grand finals, and remember we're on. Oh, Frankie. So remember we're watching a Texas Showdown, and Icy Chains said he fell asleep watching the grand finals between linkorz and Bluegod.
Right.
Because it's kind of he was playing Geralt, so it's kind of like spacey with punishy, like poke slow, right?
Right.
This is fast paced, and not only is it fast paced, but linkorz is just taking every advantage.
Right.
And getting paid for it.
You would think Bluegod is the more offensive player, right? Bluegod is extremely offensive sometimes, and linkorz is just going in at him.
Yeah, right? Like,
With the A-slide beast.
I mean, there's multiple ways to put it, right? Like, so
Nice punish there on B6. If
So
you guys
you-
didn't know, B6 is 16 minus 16.
yeah, and that's AGA punishable.
That it is.
It's probably the best 16 punisher in the game.
AGA is the best 16 punisher in the game for sure. But
And-
I'm talking about 6 speed hilt though. It is minus 16.
Oh no, yeah, hill.
Yes.
Yeah, A slide B, wonderful option.
Yes. Ooh, that was a big grab break.
And has
Big
mix-up.
opportunity here. Blue Boy takes it with the axe low. No fear.
Yeah, he doesn't care.
No fear whatsoever.
I mean, on the one hand, like a good strategy is like slow down Bluegod because he's like being aggressive, right? And that means playing a defensive option or a defensive playstyle. linkorz, on the other hand, he decides, you know what? I'm just going to rush him down, and that's going to automatically slow him down.
Right. No weapons here. Blue guy. Okay, now he has Almighty.
Oh, he blocks it.
Nice block there. from
Blocks the
Blue God.
mix-up.
Oh, what the, that
Yeah,
was
no knockdown. Yeah, that was tip range.
That's a setup. Power truth.
That's a guard break situation. Are we going to break?
Nice punish there.
Are we going to break?
Oh.
Resets it. Resets the situation.
this is-
Good linkorz to cover his
Nice
gap.
call out.
Good. Oh my God! Back-to-back RGIs. What just happened?
Oh, boy. So both these players just did an OS, okay? Blue guy went for the 1B OS where if he whiffs, he GIs, and then linkorz turns it
Response with
back.
the auto GI. I mean, we're always going grand finals against the same opponent. We just go into like level 10 of Yomi, right?
Yeah, that was high level. You can tell these guys played each other before.
Yeah, of course. Multiple grand finals between these two.
Oh.
And linkorz is just running a train, man.
linkorz, stop it. You don't have to beat him up anymore. That's just savage. Please don't stop on his head. Ooh, big brains.
Fast-paced, high-octane action between these two high-level competitors. linkorz resets the situation with a soul charge, and he's going in, inching his way very slowly, keeping it safe, but Bluegod responds.
Nice call
Oh,
out.
good duck!
There it is.
There's that maximum optimal punish. Recover, crouch, cancel,
In
into the
grand
AGA,
finals, and that's
into
it.
Oki, into a ring out. I can't take it. linkorz is playing so good.
Oh my God, this man looks unstoppable.
I think Julie just went up and said, play better, and just ran away.
I definitely believe she said that. If you guys didn't know, Julie's actually a savage. Okay, if you play poorly, she will tell you in the meanest way possible. Anyway,
She
back
just
to-
tell like, Kwang, you suck, and just run away.
Yes,
But good sidestep from linkorz.
no filters.
Good duck again, and AGA, maximum punish. Why are you doing axe slow,
He's
son?
so clean at the moment.
So clean.
He's on fire. He's definitely feeling himself.
On the Siegfried, not the Geralt.
Oh.
No, the A slide B, your favorite move, John. Okay, no AGA there, but that's fine. He wasn't ready for it.
Right.
Gets a little bit more damage.
Definitely some
Has the life
leeway.
lead, exactly. Okay, yeah, that's a 50-50 mix-up off the jump.
You can actually react to it.
With
if
a
you
GI?
no, you can look at his speed, and
Right.
if he does the low version, there's going to be a little indicator
Right.
that he's going to do the low.
So it's a mix-up. It's just not necessarily 50-50. It's kind of a reaction check as well.
Right. Very difficult. You have to train yourself to do it, but it's definitely possible.
Ooh, base hold.
Wow.
Gets under that spear move.
Lots of knowledge tracks going around right here, and
Oh.
linkorz showing that he definitely knows. Oh, misses the
Is he
AGA
reacting to these
again.
axe lows?
linkorz is superhuman at the moment.
Dude, he just went Super Saiyan. Okay, checks
Get
him
out
with
there.
the 6B.
Axe
Bluegod,
here.
very
Yep.
comfortable in Axe mode. Going back to sword, controlling that neutral. Good stuff from Bluegod.
He's showing some signs of life here.
A side B. Good punish. Oh, here we go. Into mix-ups, but resets with a soul charge. Bluegod still looking, ooh, it's still looking grim for Bluegod.
Oh, here it is. I like how he went to soul charge to shoot spears at him.
Just to shoot spears, yep. Good use of the soul charge, but that's
Like,
fine.
wait, guys, I have a broken move. Let me go over here and spam it real quick.
I mean, yeah, I mean, with the move being bugged, like, you get a random lethal hit, and that's gonna, you know, turn the match around for you, but...
Well, it definitely did.
Oh my god, he covers it with
man.
a bubble.
Well, he doesn't have Dark Legacy anymore, so Siegfried is significantly less dangerous. Ooh, calls Linker out
yeah.
on the base stance.
Yep, calls him out for that base hole. Bluegod, even though his block gauge is blinking red, he's fighting back. Not being afraid, sticking to his game plan, going into soul charge.
It.
Oh, I don't like these spears.
It
Yeah, there it is. It's hard to be patient against that.
That's for sure. And soul charge as well, you know, infinite mix-ups.
Okay, here we go.
But Bluegod has no meter.
All the A side B,
If
all
he
the
wastes
OP.
a weapon right now, he's in an extremely bad situation.
So what would, yeah.
Right. So right now, Azul
Sword.
has no meter. I mean, so yeah, he cannot get Almighty mode if he decides to spend his weapon arts.
So we just have to play solid. Ducks under that high into a guard crush. Are you kidding me?
Oh my God, that was so smart. I think when Linkers was stepping on Azul's head, he might have triggered something for Bluegod. And I think Bluegod might have figured it out.
1-1 in this reset grand finals. First to 3. Takes Summer Jam 13.
That was so smart. Man, like, who thinks of that stuff, right? Like, no matter like how strong people say Azul is,
Yes.
like, you have to give credit to Blue Boy.
Exactly.
He knows his stuff. He knows how to be optimal with the character.
Yeah, if it was that easy, there would be more Aswell players in top 8.
That's for sure.
And shout out to Sandman too for also representing as well.
That's for sure.
Even though he
Sandman
is
is also Sandman. He's less technical, but he definitely has the strategy. Like
Exactly.
he has one of the best strategies in the game.
In his disposal. But right now, Bluegod is going in. Ooh, he tries to interrupt it with AGA. That was ill-advised.
Oh man, the vortex. Going back to sword. No weapon. Okay, back to sword.
Ooh, just going for those mix-ups.
Can't lose.
Oh, throw break.
Go for the
There's
grab.
no punish.
No, AGA, nice.
That was an AGA attempt, right?
That was definitely an AGA attempt.
Threw it
Linkers-
away. He wasn't ready.
Linkers never purposely do A+B.
Yeah, that was supposed to be an A slide B. Sorry, that was an A slide B attempt.
Definitely A+B attempt. Ooh, wow.
Now he's just playing angry.
Angry
You're
Linkers
packed.
in the house. All right. Nice whip punish. Wow.
Blocks it. Whoa, it's a lethal hit because he ducked. He was looking out for that axe low.
Looks like he's going for the guard gauge here.
Oh my god, Bluegod's so sick right now.
Reason. Nice read there by Bluegod.
Soul Wave. Staggering his offense.
Bluegod definitely know that Linkers was expecting the Beyblade, but
Exactly.
Bluegod just held his ground and didn't go in.
Again, now he's just causing Linkorz to whiff a lot.
I like
Good
what
spacing.
Bluegod does here in this matchup. He starts the round off with Blade, going Almighty, knowing that Siegfried doesn't get a big punish off of it.
Yeah, I mean, all he gets is kick. Just a little bit of damage, but nothing to write home about.
Exactly.
Good dunk, and there's the AGA punish
there it is.
into the CE. Optimal damage.
All right, there's a possibility of a comeback here.
Possibly a comeback indeed. But Bluegod does have meters, so we're going to see a soul charge. Most likely. Ooh!
It's a tech
A
crouch.
slide B. That is a tech crouch, yes.
Oh, no. This is where Aswell's most dangerous. He's an Almighty.
Ooh, that's going to be it.
Hey, that's it.
One game away from taking grand finals. Are we going to see a Geralt switch?
I don't know.
He's thinking about it.
I don't know. There's a lot of pressure going on right now.
I like that Bluegod's kind of favoring a little bit more just defense in his movement, right? Because he's causing Linkorz to whiff a lot, which is strange for a secret player because he's got so much reach.
Yeah,
Like,
I like what Bluegod is doing. He's taking a step back, getting ready for whip punishes.
And he recognizes the range of stuff like A slide B,
Right.
so he's able to backstep that, and he recognizes timings for AGA, and he'll duck under that.
Yeah, Blue guy just knows exactly when.
No, we're not going to see Grow. We're not going to see
Wait
Grow.
a minute, no way.
Yeah, I like it. Stick with Siegfried.
You can see Bluegod over there. He felt a little nervous.
Yeah, it's like, oh no.
You can see a little sweat came down the side of his head when he saw the Grow pick.
I mean,
like,
my
oh.
opinion, like, as well, it's a garbage matchup for Grow. It's so hard for Grow.
Yeah.
He just stays in Sword, and he just contains Grow. And linkorz knows that, so he's not going to pay Grow. Well, 50-50s, staggering it a little bit, lands it.
And it's a big step for linkorz here. Nice jump there.
God, the mis-execution is killing him, man. But it's okay. Rebounds correctly. Ooh, you can't interrupt that.
Lets it rip.
I like that even on the offense, linkorz is willing to take those risks. It's risks in his string completions.
Right.
And his risks that are on paper are kind of terrible on block, but like they can, you know, kill someone on the defense who's kind of like antsy for the counter poke.
That's for sure. That's what makes linkorz a high level,
Yes.
one of the best players in America.
He stays safe, but he's willing to take risks, and they're calculated risks too.
That's for sure.
But you can almost say the same about Bluegod.
Both of these players are very, very smart at calculating risks.
Just like that, tied in rounds
Oh man,
in this game number 4.
very big game for linkorz here. Did
Yep.
it knock him out of snow charge?
Ooh, and Bluegod didn't deal with that A+B. You can duck the first hit and jump over the second hit, which he's been doing all day. But okay, no just frame there, so he doesn't get the lethal hit. But it's still good damage.
All right.
Still a knockdown.
linkorz off
Counter
the
soul
snow
charge.
charge back.
Get in. Ooh, knocks that base hold out of his face. Good jump.
Beautiful jump there by linkorz, going for the hard read.
Going for the hard reads indeed. Going in, getting the Bluegod's face. Timing out that soul charge. Good
Oh,
sidestep
big wall
into
combo
2-2-A.
here.
This is going to be a huge wall combo.
linkorz, you might want to stop kicking his head there. You know what happened last time, buddy.
Yep. Okay. Bluegod trying to fight back, but linkorz is so aggressive. I can't believe this change in playstyle is working so well for
DI
him.
there, that's guaranteed.
A side B.
Yep.
It's working really well for him, but
Ooh.
Axlo did not land. I mean, it did land, but no attack throw. Back against the wall.
He will have to
Ooh,
soul
counter
charge
soul
back
charge,
there.
let's
Yep.
go! Double soul
Soul
charge.
charge battle. This is tense. Oh, calls out the beast empty D6.
Oh, that is unsafe. He didn't go in the chief hold.
Oh man, that
Gets
was
punished to the AB.
so smart. Bluegod wasn't going to let him get away with anything. He was like,
Match
look,
yeah. Match point for Bluegod. Important round.
yep, calls out the big bluff and got paid for it.
Oh my god! Gets tagged with the Superman punch. Big damage. He's in soul
Don't
charge.
mix me
Blue
up
goes
here.
for the
Give me-
reset. Frame advantage. Oh, good. No punish. What's happening? We're getting
This
nervous.
is just frame.
I'm
Get up.
getting nervous. Good sidestep from
Good
linkorz.
sidestep.
And he's in danger of a guard break. He's looking for that spin move.
Oh, this is big.
Oh, it's big.
Here's no weapons.
No weapons. No weapon art.
He can't lose.
This is so close.
Or can he? Oh man, Bluegod's one hit away.
Oh no, good
he
sidestep
kept
from
it.
Bluegod. Is this it?
Is this the wall?
That's a wall.
That's the wall.
Bluegod takes
Bluegod
it.
takes it. Oh. and it's over.
Well-earned tournament win for Bluegod.
Man, we see linkorz finally going down in the Big E tournaments.
No 4-peat for linkorz, but a first Big E win
the
for
tyrant.
Bluegod.
The tyrant has been taken down. His reign is over.
We failed to defend this house. West Coast takes the East Coast event,
West Coast takes it.
but you gotta give it for linkorz, man.
Yeah,
like
that
he played
was-
so solid.
The well-fall battle.
Yeah, bracket reset and everything.
Yep.
And once again, he made it to grand finals. So I don't know if the grand finals record between the two is tied now. I think it was more like linkorz favored, but definitely a big win for Bluegod.
Definitely. Man.
Can we leave? I need water.
Seriously.
But thank you
I
so
have
much for
this Red
tuning
Bull
in.
here.
Summer Jam 13, wonderful event for Soulcalibur 6.
Yeah, thanks for having me on a bike.
It was fun, right?
That's great. Yeah, intense.
Yeah, I mean, we all expected a grand finals between linkorz and Bluegod, but I didn't expect it to be quite like this.
Yeah.
Much more high-octane action
Yeah,
than the
lots
previous
of
grand
upsets
finals
today,
that we've seen.
lots of
Yeah.
lots of upsets.
Lots of upsets, a lot of great matches. Can't wait to go back to the footage.
High-level Calibur play, guys.
And thank you for Funky P for streaming us, putting this on Twitch. Thank you so much. Great event.
Yep, thank you, thank you.
And thanks for tuning in. But stay tuned. We're going to go into our top 8 ceremony soon. Where's the top 3? Yeah, top 8.
Yep, top 8 ceremony. Man, I just want to go home and nap now after that.
Yep.
So many good games.
I feel like I need to shower. Like
You're sweating?
dude, I was like jumping up and down.
I know, right? Slamming the table. I got scared.
Yeah, that's the testament on how insane the match was.
Yeah. Well.
Oh, I'm Biggie, showing the Calibur community love. That's what's up, man. Love Eric.
Yep. Always supporting Soulcalibur. Even when Soulcalibur 4 was like, just like almost dead, he always had it as the tournament.
Always had Soulcalibur. Dude, since Soulcalibur 2. I've been going to his Big E events since, before they're called Big E events. Yeah, they're just, he was just at NEC. God, I went to Big E events since 04, 05. He's supported Soulcalibur 2, Soulcalibur 3, 4, 5, 6 tournaments.
Yep.
He's literally always supported Soulcalibur scene.
That's for sure. Yep.
All right, so thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Omega XEN.
I'm Woz.
Have a great night. We'll see you next time. Follow us on Twitter. Thank you so much.
Yep, and start coming out to this Big E events. Even if it's just a spectate, come support the scene.
Yep,
and watch the game.
Yep, and subscribe to Funky P for streaming us.
Yep.
Thanks so much. Good night.
Subscribe. See you guys.